welcome back to another great episode of the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. And the original Don Dada is back. The Don Dada is back. The man on the street is back. Tim Dog bitch ass is out of here. I'm back in the host chair once again.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you now, you are not paying the substitute teacher enough.
Oh shit! talking about the motherfucker show up.
Damn.
But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another great episode of the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
This is your boy Pharaoh King.
Tim Dog, who's in Be More Careful. I apologize for the tardiness. My brother couldn't get online.
Every time you get to Baltimore, you got to go borrow somebody else's internet. What the fuck is going on?
Shut the hell up. Fuck you.
We saw the wire. No, we saw the wire where they streamed all that shit across the damn projects.
Yeah, it is what it is. But Tim Dog, I thought you wasn't going to be on tonight, but thank you for joining us, man. Thank you for holding it down while the man on the street was at TDY in Colorado Springs. But
I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time ever checking us out. This is how we always start our podcast off. We always got to ask the brothers, how's the day? Tim Dog, since you have issues with your internet, how was your day?
Man, my day was wonderful. Got up early this morning, took my mom to an appointment. We went to the store. We cracked some jokes. We jumped on each other. Then my brother came over, and then it just started all over again. So, yeah.
Okay, man, I'm glad to hear that.
When you go to Baltimore.
Yeah,
I'm glad. I had fun, hon.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear that you're having fun with your family. How was your grandson's birthday?
Oh my God, man! Cars, the Pixar movie Cars was the theme.
Yeah.
And my grandson, he just loved the cars. It's pathetic because he knows what type of cars they are, and he just turned 3. I'm like, come on, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Well, I'm glad that you was able to enjoy your grandson and your sons spending time with them, and now you're spending time with your mom and your brothers down there having a good time as well.
Oh,
What's up, brother E-Love? That's what I'm talking about.
What up, man?
Man, shout out, man. How was your day?
Man, go ahead and put that up there. Go ahead and I want everybody to go ahead and caption this. This is how my day went. Put it up there, man, on the street.
Oh, snap.
That's how my day went. Yeah, so
what'd you go see?
Mandalorian.
Okay.
I took my girls, Renee and the girls went to go see Michael last night. I went to go see the Mandalorian. So getting out there doing a little something. So it's been a blessing. Thank God for everything. My family's healthy, and I'm going to stop focusing on the negativity and spend more time with my kids, man. Some of the stuff that going to take too much attention away from what brings me joy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm glad you say that, man. It is about your family, man, because everything around you might be drama, but when you're around your family, it's drama free. It's just like your safe zone. And I'm glad you're doing that. And of course, I'm glad you spent that $90 to go to the movies. The man on the street will be bootlegging every goddamn thing.
Oh, the price
don't get it twisted. Let's not speed. Let's not speed. I want you to don't go over that speed bump that fast. You gotta back up.
I'm back up.
Tuesdays is $6.50 all day.
Oh, okay then. Well, yeah, shit. Well, my man cave is free because I'm bootlegging the Mandalorian. I don't give a damn if people walking across it or not. Hey
man, I'm a Star Wars guy.
I feel just
that's
like
I'm at the motherfucker for you right there.
No,
bro.
I feel just like I'm at the movie theater. Motherfucker walking in front of the screen. Hey, sit down in the front. That's me yelling at the TV on my bootleg.
You're like, look, I'm trying to make some money here.
Yeah, sit in the front. Hey, but man, Pharaoh King, man, how was your day, brother?
Hey guys, it's Hump Day. Y'all saw the reel I sent y'all about Hump Day?
I ain't had time to check it, man. I
sent y'all a good reel about Hump Day. Okay. Although I almost went off of what he said, so I did do a little work today, but my man said he doesn't work on Wednesdays. Kind of like what was my man Frank Gore didn't practice on Wednesdays.
Yeah, so Frank Gore, yeah.
So with that being said, today was good. We got paid a day early, so That money's
Yeah.
gone already.
Yeah.
I did 10,000 meters on the row machine this afternoon.
Oh,
Time. And
10,000
I was still
meters,
sore from the first time, but I made it through it. And I came home, made me a salad, drank some coconut water. Now I got a beer, and I'm on here with you guys.
hold
Man,
on, hold on.
See,
Coconut water. What the hell?
I know you're taking yourself serious, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing your rowing, but you ain't got a lot of us, man. You know, you came home, you made a sandwich. You ain't make no damn salad. That motherfucker made him a sandwich. I mean, I ain't say sandwich. I made him a sandwich. Yeah, sandwich.
Man,
With the
Sandwich.
cheese, with the cheese leaking out the side.
Exactly.
You know
You
who
gotta have no faith in me, man.
No, I
You
say
have
I'm glad to
no
hear.
faith in me, man.
Hey man, I'm just saying, we want you to keep it real with the
Oh,
brothers.
see, now you acting
been-
like, now you acting like
Oh,
Tim
yeah.
Don't
Dog.
come on
Tim
here.
Dog was
Don't come on
having
here being all
sandwiches.
vegan.
No,
Hey,
no,
let
don't
me
put
get
my
a
name
salad.
in it. Don't put my name in it. But that,
Look, I had tuna and rice for breakfast, and 8 hours later I had a salad. So yeah,
You're starving. You're starving
joke-
yourself. You're still
that joke
Ramadan.
no, I'm good.
Hey,
no,
hey,
no, that,
hey,
that's a
hey,
good
hey,
routine right
fellas, he had more meat than salad. Yeah.
there. What do you say?
Hey,
He
I
had
just
more
want y'all to know,
tuna than
ladies and
rice.
gentlemen out there, these are haters. These are haters.
but
Look, I'm trying to watch out for my gout. He likes gout, everybody. So
Hey man, take care of yourself. Don't
but
let
man,
that street
but
with you all
seriously,
like
man,
this,
I'm glad
Don't do
that you. But seriously, man, I'm glad that you're taking your health very, very serious, man. I had a
Oh, yeah.
appointment at the VA the other day, man. You know, they changed doctors on me, so when I try to
Again?
get no. When they changed the doctor on me, they told me
They don't
this.
tell
They told me in January. They sent me an email, and then I was running out of my medication that I needed to get. And then in order for me to get my medication, I need to see the new doctor. So I said, "When is my appointment?" They said, "Oh, the next appointment is June." So from January
Yeah.
to June, and they finally got me in. So I was like, "So what am I supposed to do about my medicine?" So they talked to somebody, and they gave me an emergency package to last me to
Man,
June.
it's so stupid, man. I don't
they did
get
that. Hey, they did that to me too.
I don't understand it. They put you on this medicine that they know that you need, but they change doctors and say you got to come see this doctor to get back on the medicine that you already on.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, it is what it is, man. But Pharaoh, man, I'm glad to hear that you're taking your health seriously, man, and keep doing what you're doing, brother. My brother,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I was just messing with you, man.
I know y'all,
Fellas,
man. I know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
brother,
fellas.
E-Love, man. I'm not a virgin no more. I already had that shit done 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
me too.
Oh wait, he
Every
said
10
clean.
years, what they told me.
Wait.
10, 15
No, that's
years.
different. So they have
Yeah.
a person here in town that does that where they clean your intestines out. It's basically like a colon flush.
Yeah. I've seen that. They put the tube up your butt and all that and suck all that shit up now.
Yeah.
All right,
Like,
fellas,
like
this is a
they,
family
hey,
show.
like they clean out a
I wanna
radiator
hear-
or some shit.
I want to hear y'all freaky tales. I want to hear what y'all going on in your house about now
Ain't
cleaning your
nobody said
butt
nothing
out.
about going in the house. We're just
What
talking
in
about
the
healthcare,
ditty are you talking about?
I'm just saying. I'm trying to get off that subject because the guy told me I need to get my colon check is coming up. The young lady told me when I went to beat. So I'm trying to
Better
get
go
off the
and do that.
subject.
Stop playing.
No, man. Hey, dog. Ain't no shame in my game. I
Wait a
just want
minute.
to
I know
You supposed to
that's
have got
right.
that done 8 years ago, man.
listen to me, man. Listen to me. Y'all missing what I'm saying. I already had it done. I already had a colonoscopy, but the young lady was saying, "Hey,
Say
once
that
I
again.
turn."
Wait, say that again.
Y'all, you heard what I say.
Colon slopomy.
Hey, when the young lady told me, she said, "Hey, you just turned 56. It may be time for you to get checked again." That's what the young lady told me. So hey, like you, Fair, I need to get my health together too, man, because I got to be here for everybody else.
Yeah.
So
All right. Hey, listen, if a sorry ass Clint Eastwood Trump supporting motherfucker can make it to 96, we should be able to also.
exactly. And as for me, fellas, man, my day went well, man. It's Wednesday. Like Pharaoh said, man, we got paid and another day down, man. Just thankful to be on this side of the dirt. Got a chance to go home on when did I go home? Saturday. It was a sad occasion. Went to see one of my my homegirl funeral, but got to see my niece, got to chill with my brother for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Got to hang with my boy Mike. We got to hang out for a little while. And drank a little bit, laughed a little bit, and made it back here to Augusta. Grovetown late that night, about 1-2 o'clock in the morning. But I'm still here and I'm still kicking it. But fellas, we got a great show. We got an entertaining show. Shada, I know you was dancing in the street in your house.
Oh, I get to go first on this?
Yeah, you're going to get to go first because,
Okay, cool,
ladies and gentlemen, after
cool.
53 years, the New York Knicks can call themselves what? Champions.
A 53-year championship drought is over. Jalen Brunson, 15 points in the fourth quarter. He pumps in 45 to lead the Knicks to their first NBA title since 1973. They rallied from 16 down. The Knicks, once again, coming back from a double-digit deficit. 4 of them in this NBA Finals, and that is the most in the play-by-play era since 1997. The comeback kids from New York City, led by Jalen Brunson, who pumps in 45, nearly half of their points. And the Knicks, for the first time in 53 years, are NBA champions.
Yeah, Shada, y'all finally NBA champion. I know the feeling because I remember when the Eagles finally won, I could get the monkey off my goddamn back. But you already had 2 championships, but the last one in 1973. So after all the years of heartbreak, bad trades, and maybe next year talk, what does this championship mean for Knicks fans emotionally?
Y'all been living under a rock? Y'all been living under a rock?
Nope.
You understand?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If you watch that game, there was the last time I saw that many celebrities at a game was when Michael Jordan, Magic, and them was playing.
Yeah, that is true.
That's the last time I saw that many people at a daggone game, and they weren't even playing in New York. But I will say, like I told everybody, it's been a long time coming. New York is going to be partying all week. Fat Joe and them having parties and everything. It's going to be mad crazy in New York. My brother telling me that they can't go nowhere without there's a party in the Bronx. But you got to give a shout out to your boy, Big Cat, because he did exactly what I wanted him to do in this seat, in the series. He did a little bit more than I thought he would do. But it was a great series. I didn't expect the Knicks to do them like this. I expected a tougher challenge from the Spurs, but then you have to think about they're young. They're extremely young. Wemby, 3rd year. Castle, 1st year. Vassell, 1st, 2nd year. You know what I'm saying? They're a very young team. They have nothing but upside. So, and I think the Knicks, for once in our lifetime, we could culminate and say they played Knicks basketball because it was physical. And they fought through it every single time, and they wouldn't be stopped. So they showed us something because I wasn't expecting that from the Knicks at all. Yeah,
and I understand that, Shada, but as a fan, though, I'm not talking about the what's going on the court, but as a fan that, you know, what year you was born, Shada? 19 what? Okay, then. You was 1 year old when they won their last championship. So that I mean, as a fan, because I know for my cousin, you know, him with him.
The year before, that was the year before he born. He wasn't even born yet.
But that's what I'm saying. The last time. So what I'm saying is that with my cousin, he was like, man, you just don't know how this feels to be rooting for a team. You come so close in 1999 on a shortened year. And then you had great players like John Starks. You had
Carmelo Anthony.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about the champion. When y'all went to the championship, Sprewell. You know, you had Ewing. You had all the great players to not make it over the goddamn hump. And every year after that, it's like it's like y'all say, y'all was jinx. Like y'all was jinx, and y'all finally got it together last year and this year. And like that, and that's what I say as a fan. When you see that they finally won it, you was like, damn. How did it make you feel?
It felt surreal, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I actually felt like I was at the game because I honestly feel that the Spurs was going to play tough. When they came out in that game, I was like, oh, they mean business tonight. But when the Knicks kept hanging around, I'm like, they're not winning this game because the game that Trump was there, everybody was like, oh, they lost the game. It was Trump's fault. It was still a close game. So I knew what was going to happen. I didn't just know that the story was going to be written this way. Inside, I didn't know how to react because it's like for years of daggone clowning from my own family, from my friends in the military, You know, my entire career, they've been clowning me as a Knicks fan. I could finally say, "Hey, dog, we ain't no Dallas Cowboys no more, pimp juice."
Yeah, and like I said earlier, I could feel that pain because Pharaoh, my homegirl Louise, my homegirl Nancy, who else? All the Cowboys, my brother, they used to send me things like, "Hey, 2 eagles on a branch. Hey, Dad, what's the Super Bowl?"
Yep.
And the dad would say, "I don't know." Yeah, you too. They be like, "I don't know. We Eagles." See what I'm saying? But once you win that Super Bowl, you get them monkeys off your goddamn back and move on. So shout out.
Don't say nothing.
Those are gorillas.
Don't say nothing else. Nothing.
Yeah, they can't say nothing else until next year. But with that being said, Tim Dawg, Jalen Brunson just led the Knicks to their first championship since 1973. Is he now the greatest Knicks since Patrick Ewing, or has he already passed that conversation?
Well. Before that, I just want to say, last show 2 weeks ago, Shata was saying, I love my Knicks, but I think the Spurs gonna win this.
I did. So
I was the only one rooted for the Spurs, and Pharaoh was like, "Oh, I don't know that much about basketball, but I think San Antonio will win." But this really like cemented Jalen Brunson's beginning of his legacy, because he's already proven himself when he first got there, and last season was, a wake-up call for him, and growing pains, just like everyone else, like Boston and the other teams, except for OKC. They get the growing pains of losing to champions or lose a couple times until they get the hang of it and finally win it themselves. I was elated. I was happy. I didn't see all the game, but what I did see, the Knicks always do well when they from behind. So, I mean, I guess that's what the formula: get behind, get pissed off, so you can come back and win.
So, but is he the greatest Knicks? Is he the greatest Knicks since Patrick Ewing? So you're gonna give him that crown? Okay, then
I'm gonna give him that only because he succeeded where others have failed.
Okay, I got you. Pharaoh King, man, how much credit does Mike Brown deserve for taking over after Tom Thibodeau and winning a championship in his first season with the Knicks team? Now, because we give what's old boy Chucky hell because he went down to Tampa and won that championship once they got rid of Tony Dungy. Are we going to be saying the same thing? Are we going to be saying the same thing about Mike Brown winning the championship after they fired Tom Thibodeau, or does Mike Brown deserve all the credit? Your thoughts?
No, he don't deserve all the credit. He just came in and filled in where the gaps needed in the coaching, which I found some of the stuff that he did this season really wasn't too much of a change. I just think he probably held them more accountable, and the team was just hungry, from last season. That's what I believe happened. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm not much of a basketball fan, but the Knicks, I could have watched them lose another season. In the final, I would have been happy with that shit.
I guess what I'm saying, Pharaoh. I guess what I'm saying, Pharaoh, is that when we talk about the Buccaneers winning that championship after they got rid of Tony Dungy, we don't say that's Tony Dungy team. That's not Chucky. Chucky just got there, and like you just said, he got the players to buy in a scheme that helped them win the championship.
He did like Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr did the same shit.
And old boy for Dallas.
Mike Brown got to Cleveland just as LeBron got there. So, I mean, they all the coaches fell into place just like some of the players fell into place. And like I said, nobody talks about Kevin Durant when he went to the team that already had won. Nobody said, we don't look at him as a great player because he went to another team that already literally won the championship the year that he lost, and he goes over there and they win some more. So, so with that being said, Mike Brown, I'm not taking away from his coaching ability, but we're saying the team didn't change. All he did was make them accountable for what they already had, played them differently because he sat them down where the other coach wasn't, and and they was hungry from the Eastern Conference fails from last year.
Yeah, and that is true, Shada. Mike Brown I think he came with a different philosophy as well. Still kept that defense.
No, that's what I mean.
No,
But
I'm agreeing with I'm agreeing with you, Farrell. He still kept that defensive mentality that Thibodeau had, but what he did was he went deeper into his bench.
The bench.
Especially
There
when
you go.
Once you start seeing people like you say, Farrell, not being accountable in their actions, he will sit them. Or I'm not going to keep forcing these guys to keep playing a way that will take away from the whole team, because the final outcome is winning the championship. So, Shada, the same question: how much credit are you gonna give Mike Brown for this championship?
I'm gonna give Mike Brown all the credit for this championship.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, King in his soliloquy there himself told you that the coach went ahead and put pieces in place. You have to be the coach to see the pieces to put them in place. So that's coaching. So my thing is coaching. He took LeBron to the championship. This is not his first time. He's always been on a team where he's coaching where they're competitive. And then he finally gets a shot at coaching again, and he goes to the championship. You're not telling me that man don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Why are you giving jobs? Why are you giving jobs to that NBA players that just come out of the league because their father great and stuff like that? Come on. I don't think that we're saying. I'm saying this because I wrote the question. I don't think that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, are we going to say the same thing just like we say about Chucky? What's the dude's name that came over and took over Tampa Bay and they won the championship after Tony Dungy?
How about
built
with
the
Jimmy
team?
Johnson? How about with the Cowboys?
No, they was garbage. No, they was
Cowboys are trash.
No. I'm saying when Jimmy Johnson left and the coach took over. And
Barry Switzer. Barry Switzer. Yeah.
No. It took him 2 seasons. They didn't win 3 in a row. So when Jimmy Johnson left, they skipped the season. They won 2 seasons. So
but it was still the same team.
Yeah, still the same team. But I guess that's what I'm saying, Shada.
No, they added Deion Sanders when they won.
A lot of people would say that, hey, that's Tom Thibodeau's team. He built that team. Shada, listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying what people would say. Okay. And because we say that about Chucky taking over Tony Dungy's team. So why can't we say that? Because it's basically the same players.
Okay, but the thing that's different in this situation is the New York Knicks hired Tom Thibodeau a second time after they had success with him first time and it failed. They brought in Mike Brown after he had been passed around on winning teams and finally gave him another shot. It took him to go to 3-4 other teams and sit as an assistant coach to get back to head coaching and for him to take the team like New York and put them together in the short time frame he has and win a championship. Yes, Mike Brown is the reason. Patrick Ewing, Allen Houston, all of them couldn't do it. Maurice Cheeks was there all them years, they couldn't do it. So, of course, Mike Brown's going to get the credit. When Tom Thibodeau was there, everybody was saying that's the best the Knicks ever looked. Well, guess what? Mike Brown came in after Tom Thibodeau, and we won the championship. So what you going to say?
I'm going to say that, hey, that's Tom Thibodeau's team, and Mike Brown won it on Tom Thibodeau's players. Tim Dog, what you got to say? I'm agreeing with you, Shada, but I'm the naysayer. See, that's my job. I got to be the naysayers because that's what some people are going to say, Tim Dog. They're going to say that, hey, only reason why he won it is because Tom Thibodeau basically built that team to a championship team. Like Farrell said, they got to the championship round last year, Eastern Conference Finals, and got kicked out. And this year, they're more hungry to go back. And Mike Brown was just the lucky coach to be in that seat. That's what I'm saying, Tim Dog. I'm just being. Hey.
So every first year coach that gets a team and wins in that first year, you're saying that coach is just like.
No, what I'm saying is if that team make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, or if that team make it to the Super Bowl and lose, and they put a new coach in it, in the next year they win, basically that's the same team. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are going to say. Hey, trust me.
What everybody has said.
Yeah, what I'm saying. What I'm saying. No. What I'm saying, Shada, is you looking at it as that we try. No, I'm not trying. I'm talking about how people will look at it. Yeah, I think Mike Brown, they needed another voice in their huddle to get them where they're at. Right. And Mike Brown was that voice. But a lot of people were going to say that, hey, Tom Thibodeau probably could have do that as well. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, Tim Dog. I didn't mean to cut you off because I knew you had something you wanted to say.
No, you good. But to Shada's, what he's saying is that Pat Riley couldn't do it. What's the guy with the the hair receding. Had the brother that was a coach.
Oh, you talk about I know you talk about Oh, keep going, Tim Dog. It'll come to me.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
They couldn't do that. And to Mike Brown's his pedigree, he's been on championship season as a coach and as an assistant coach. He didn't allow just himself to do it like Thibodeau, where he was the only one really speaking to the players, only one calling plays. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was a good coach, but sometimes good coaches have flaws and they don't want to do anything different to get rid of those flaws. And Thibodeau was the same way. He did the same thing with Chicago, where Jalen Rose got hurt. Rose got hurt. Now he was doing the same thing with the Knicks, using the same players, running them through the ground through the whole season, not utilizing his bench and using the talent of the bench as Mike Brown did.
That 1 week, didn't we?
Yeah, and that's what the difference. Yeah, that could have been Thibodeau's team, but Thibodeau didn't coach them like they needed to be coached.
Yeah.
And to me, that was the difference. And Mike Brown took
coach.
chances on his bench. Alvarez and old boy they got from the Wizards, Clarkson. Yeah. He and not just him, but other players as well. He allowed them to get in there. And remember, sometimes the second stringers came out there and gave the Knicks a lift and gave the Knicks a lead.
And to the man on the street's point, and to yours as well, it can be, there is such a thing as a flash in the pan, and you could get lucky, whatever. But I don't think that applied to Mike Brown because of the time he put in. When you look at the coaches that the NBA was giving a shot who never coached before, compared to somebody who came into coaching and put his time in, I would give Mike Brown more of a nod than somebody just coming we don't know nothing about, and then we're supposed to just go ahead and say, oh, he's a great coach. No.
Right. And Mike Brown allowed his assistant coaches to also talk to the players and give tribute to what's going on. And Thibodeau, he wasn't like that.
And I guess what I'm saying is, being the antagonist of this situation is that, I'm giving Mike Brown the credit as well, because he has been on a team that went to the finals and lost. He has been on assistant coach on all those Golden State teams. Yeah, Golden State teams that actually won. And so it's not like he don't have the pedigree. I'm just saying what a lot of people were probably going to say as well. Is that, hey, he inherited a team that's already built to win. But he was that voice that made them keyed in on winning the championship.
Well, I'm saying he inherited a goddamn team, and I'm saying,
yeah, he did. He did.
He used his skills to make sure that team was successful. And I'm saying that just like when he got to damn Cleveland, that he got LeBron James, the best player in basketball, with Kyrie Irving dribble the shit out of you. He won a championship because he knew how to bring together. Tyrone Lue couldn't do that shit.
Tyrone Lue did win the championship. Tyrone Lue won the championship with LeBron.
He did win the championship with LeBron.
What did Mike Brown do? That was before Mike Brown?
Yeah. No, that's after Mike Brown.
That was
after. He didn't take him back to the championship after Mike Brown. So far.
No, yeah.
No, he did. That's when he came back to Cleveland and won.
I'm not fucking with you, man. I'm not fucking with you, man.
Man, Cleveland got me messed up. Hold on.
Yeah. No, Tyrone Lue won the championship with Cleveland when he came back the second time.
Tyrone
Lue.
I'm saying he inherited the damn team. Fuck it.
Yeah, Mike Brown coached LeBron James in Cleveland before Tyrone Lue. But I understand what you're saying.
You're in the vicinity.
Yeah, you got it mixed up though. But yeah,
you got it mixed up. But yeah, I got you though. I got you though, my brother. Shad, I'm coming back to you because you made a great. You spoke about it earlier, man. I want you to speak about it a little bit more if you can. Was Karl Anthony Towns the missing piece the Knicks needed, and did that title finally change the way people talk about him as a winning player? Because I think we all say this. It's going to boil down to Cat. If Cat plays physical, the Knicks going to win this series. And Cat came, and he wasn't bullshitting. He wasn't shooting too many threes. He got his Embiid bitch ass take notes. Because hold on, Shada, I'm about to go on a rampage right now. This
He
bitch
got his
indeed had the
soliloquy
nerve.
going.
This bitch had the nerve to post up a goddamn shit on his goddamn Facebook page or whatever the fuck it was, talking about he owned Cat. Cat just took his damn team to a goddamn championship. Cat on your bitch ass because your bitch ass want to stay on the goddamn 3-point line and shoot 3-pointers. Cat had the nerve to go down in the damn post and he took the fucking Knicks. The Knicks last championship was 1973. Y'all knew my last championship for my bitch ass Sixers, 1983. 10 damn years later. So instead of talking shit to Cat, get your bitch ass in the goddamn gym, come in goddamn shape, and take my goddamn Sixers to the goddamn championship. I don't give a damn. Take us out of the fucking second round. We can't get past the second fucking round with y'all bitch ass. But get back to the question.
I own the most games not played in the NBA.
Man, get back to you, Shawty, man. Was Karl Anthony Towns the missing piece? Because they did have Randall. They got rid of Randall, and then when they got Cat. So was that the missing piece? Or one of the missing pieces?
I would have to say he was the reason they were able to get by the Spurs because he played Wemby completely different than everybody else. He made Wemby come out and guard him. Made Wemby have to move his feet and daggone use them up fakes. He used body positioning. And every time Wemby felt like he was getting a little easy shots or whatever, he'll put a body on him and they'll bang him around and let him know that, hey, we here. That's why I love this series because they played Knicks basketball. That's why I want to see cats hit the floor, be mad, get aggressive. They finally played Knicks basketball, and we saw what Knicks basketball could do. And Knicks basketball is above the rim, son. Tupac in this mind.
It's above the rim. It was above the rim, but there was also other players did Tim Dow. So between Michael Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Josh Hart, which role player was the biggest reason the Knicks became a championship team?
OG Anunoby all the way. Remember, he was hurt. Remember, right before the playoffs started, and he had limited gameplay in the first round. But
you know what's funny, Tim Dog? Truth be told, though, Tim, not to cut you off, he could have been the MVP of the series. I know old boy had that point.
I said that myself.
He could have been the MVP of this series. Go ahead, Tim Dog.
Could have been, but
I'm just saying.
He could have been, but Jalen Brunson, he's the clutch.
If you had a vote, if we are just equate Tim Dog, I'm gonna come back to you. If you had a vote, Jalen or OG, which one you taking?
I'm going with OG. I am beyond.
I'm going with OG too. I'm going with OG too.
You got to think about it. I'm going with I'm going with Jalen Brunson only because in the fourth quarter of the games when they were behind, he was the one that brought them back. He was the one that was pushing the tempo, getting to the he was the catalyst because once he committed and they double teamed him, what did he do?
I'm just saying, you know, because for me, and I'm gonna get you shot at quick. Like then, I'm gonna come back to you because I want you to finish your question that I asked you. Okay, I just jumped in there quick. Like for me, whenever whenever the Knicks needed that big play, it wasn't Jalen, it was goddamn OG because he was hitting goddamn 3-pointers. I'm just saying, when it was down, they couldn't like when Brunson couldn't get his shot, OG was still hot. He was making them 3-point shots. That's what I'm saying.
No, and then that's a big point there, man, on the street.
Okay.
He had the most offensive rebounds put back with points. That's what
him and Robinson. Him and
Robinson. MVP because he was the only one that's actually battling under the rim, getting offensive rebounds. Everybody else was waiting for the long rebound.
Don't forget Josh Hart.
I ain't say no, Tim Dog. Josh Hart played his role. I get that, but he ain't do nothing phenomenal like number 8.
Exactly. OG put it in another. He put it in another gear in this series.
Yeah. I will give him that. Assassin. That's what I call him.
You knew he was coming. He's the only one that had a ring on that damn court. You had to worry about him
from Toronto.
Y'all have answered your questions yourselves. Y'all in this whole debate, y'all answered your questions. Yeah, basically, y'all gave it to Brunson because the fact of the matter is, everything y'all said thus far, Brunson was more consistent. Been more consistent.
No, he was. Fourth quarter, except for that one game they lost.
He wasn't more consistent.
When they were down 16, when they were down 12, when they were down 18, who brought them back?
What I'm saying is he wasn't the most consistent because that first game, I think he was like 2 for 12 or 2 for 15, even though they came back and won that first game. But OG was steady throughout the whole series. He didn't have a slump.
Series.
Yeah,
Yes,
the whole
he
series.
did.
Go back
Yes, he
and
did.
look at the numbers, Tim Dog. His stats shows that he was the most consistent player. Yeah, don't get me wrong now. Jalen Brunson is the player that you want when you're down. But OG kept that
But
boat.
isn't that what we want?
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. He could have been the MVP if Jalen didn't put up the numbers that he put to close out the
I'm not going
Spurs.
to argue with that.
no, I'm gonna say the reason
I'm not
James
arguing with
Brunson
that.
was MVP was because one, you got to get the money out of him because he came from another team that they said he couldn't
And
lead
he won
another
a
team
championship
anywhere.
with that team.
Right.
And that's
And
another
then
thing.
number
I just brought that up.
two, I'm gonna
Go
say
ahead.
they were too Brunson centric. They everything was around
From Jalen Brunson.
Brunson.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to make him MVP because they ran the offense through him every game, and without
Thank
him
you.
on the court,
Yep.
then they was going through Hart, they was going through this the other cat, but yet and still, he had the ball the most.
Yeah,
and he
and you
didn't
know-
he didn't shoot well half of those games. He had that one game where he put up 39
Game
points
4.
because he
Game
got
4.
hot. But that's because the other team did not play defense and he got to shoot lights out.
Mhm.
And that's what happened with the damn Spurs. The Spurs
Yeah.
got tired in the fourth quarter and they just let his ass shoot. How are you shooting over a 7'4" man with his arms stretched out? That shit's
That's
fucking
you to hold
ridiculous.
that.
why he
I want
in
y'all
the
to keep
NBA.
that thought. No, keep
That's why
that
he's
thought.
in the
fellas.
NBA.
I need y'all to keep what y'all about to say because we will talk about the Spurs here in a minute. But I guess what we're saying is that I'm glad that the Knicks finally won, and I'm glad that Jalen Brunson got the MVP.
Everybody wants something to do with New York. Don't
No, I think that I'm glad they got the
Everybody wanna
MVP,
buy that.
especially when everybody was saying that when the Knicks picked him up, we played the video, the worst trade. This would probably be the worst trade ever. That's why when they show bitch ass Stephen A. Smith crying, he was beefing with half the damn team. He was beefing with Josh Hart. When y'all wonder what the mid-season cup or whatever, y'all not, now that they're champion, he's acting like, no, fuck you. If I was those players, I'll tell you, fuck you, Stephen A. Well, fuck you. I'm telling you right now, fuck you, Stephen A. Smith, you bitch ass.
Did you see the vitriol that came out of his mouth when they made that? I can understand you saying that a player is not worth the trade, but the vitriol that came out of his mouth about him going to the Knicks, like he was the owner, pissed me off so bad.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
I would say all players need to be pissed at Stephen A. Smith because he offers no positive like nothing's positive other than him hating on the Cowboys, but then we see him sitting up in the damn booth with the chicken owner.
Praising the president.
Yeah, so Stephen A. Smith to me, definitely now with his contested behavior,
he's lost me completely.
He's going to be a person that we're not going to make any comments with any black players because he's just like that Andrews chick, whatever that white chick, that black chick is.
Oh, you talking about? I know you talking
Malika.
Malika
Andrews. Yeah,
whatever she is. Yeah, they both black. They hate black people.
Yep.
Hey, man. Not to change subject because I got one more question about the Knicks. I want to ask you.
And it is better that John Randall left because his ass sucked in the team they played in the playoffs.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I think I'm glad they made that trade. The point of the matter is, I believe that Cat is more of a team player. If I can't get my shots, I need to get rebounds.
Somebody else on the team to be available.
Yeah. No, with Randall is sort of like, and I'm gonna say his name. I wasn't gonna say his name no more. AJ Brown. AJ Brown rather have numbers than to have wins. So when you get players on your team that rather have their stats than actual victories. Just like Josh Hart. Josh Hart is a great example, Tim Dawg. I think you might have brought it up earlier. Josh Hart couldn't find the goddamn basket, but he went and got those goddamn rebounds, though. See what I'm saying? So I'm going to do something else to help my team.
Yes.
What the hell you just say?
His braids were too tight. Couldn't see the rim.
Man, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
If
y'all ever had braids, if y'all ever
It's
had braids in
crazy.
your head, you
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying.
Stop disparaging the
No,
winners like
I had them, but
it's not a good
that was a
look.
long time ago.
That's not good
All
look.
I'm saying is,
Yeah.
man, all I'm
Like that.
saying is that they got the team together after all those years, bad trades or whatever, and they finally got it. They finally got it right. With that being said, Shada, coming to you, now I want everybody to chime in quick like if they can. Now that Bronson Towns, Bridget, OG Hart, and Mike Brown brought a title back to New York, is this the start of a Knicks dynasty or just one magical season?
I'm going to tell you like this right now. I'm going to ride this horse all the way to daggone day one of the NBA season because
Dang.
Dolan is still the owner and he's friends with Trump and he's going to celebrate this like he done took over the planet and did something like Elon Musk.
Mhm.
And then we're going to go through another 30 years of misery because Dolan is going to daggone do something dumb.
So you
No,
going with
yeah.
magical season? You go with magical season then?
Yes,
Man.
magical season.
Okay, what about you, Pharaoh?
Oh, it's definitely magical. I'm gonna tell you that now. Definitely magical. Because you know what? There's no way that they could play another season the way they did these last two and sustain the energy that they had.
Yeah, and fellas, why y'all telling me my camera keep fucking up, man? Every time I look at this shit here.
We ain't paying you no mind.
I know, but I paid myself.
Hey, you should have
That's a camera.
Watch that trash.
X-ray machine
We
in there.
paying you no mind.
That's a portable X-ray machine.
Huh? What you say now?
He says a portable X-ray machine. A
No, yeah,
set
that's
machine.
my camera, man. It follows me. Like if I'm over here, you know what I'm saying?
It's
yeah.
a Ceph machine.
Oh,
It makes
damn.
sure it makes sure I'm centered, man. But it takes me down though. But with that being said, Tim Dog,
Oh,
last one, fantasy, well, magical season or dynasty in the making.
ditto, because Boston is up in there. Indiana, Tim
Yeah, we can
said,
talk about that.
yeah, they weren't playing the same week because Halliburton was coming back from injury. So, I'll just say the Knicks, they lucky that teams were hurt when they did and they were hot when they were. So to me, that is what propelled the Knicks to win the championship. And the better teams, they were injury prone.
Yeah, Indiana was the same team. You're right, Brian Law.
Yeah.
Well, I hope all the damn teams got hurt so my fucking Sixers could finally win because we on the goddamn.
No, they
gonna be hurt too.
yeah, they hurt with Embiid trusting the process. It's just taking too damn long.
It ain't about the damn process, it's about this bitch. Hey, Farrell, you right. We need to get a head coach to hold this motherfucker accountable. If this motherfucker shoot a three-pointer, sit your bitch ass on the goddamn sideline. If your ass come in out of shape, sit your bitch ass on the goddamn sideline. If your ass don't want to get in the post, sit your bitch ass on the goddamn sideline. We need a head coach like that in Philly.
Triggered.
If
No,
you
yeah,
can't
that's
play a
right,
full
man, 'cause
season,
motherfuckers always
sit
fucking
your
with me,
big
man.
ass on the sideline.
Warning.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
another thing. That's another thing. They need to have with these damn $50 million plus players. They should have a minimum game clause because this is ridiculous.
Yep.
How
That
long have I
you
been
get
saying
38 games out of a 54
How
million,
long I've been
and
saying
you
this?
get
82?
20 games out of a 56 million.
How
You
long
played,
have I
you
been
played
saying this?
50 out of 82 and you getting paid. Come on now.
Shada,
you say,
this last
Shada?
question. Shada, this last question is for you and you only. For you and you only, Shada. Be honest. Is this championship sweeter because so many people doubted the Knicks, laughed at them, and counted them out for years?
I don't even. That is a beautifully written question, but I don't even.
Yeah.
It encompasses the pain that it really has been for Knicks fan, true diehard Knicks fan. You know how long we've had to watch Patrick Ewing get dominated by the Bulls and Jordan and Pippen. Do you know how embarrassing it is for Reggie Miller and come back 3 threes like that, taking the game from us? You know how many times we daggone been right there, been the bride, right there, and the man just gonna sit there and say, "Nah, we ain't getting married today." Nah, it's sweeter. Yes, it's sweet anyhow you get it, as long as we get it, baby. Let's get
Now
it.
you get it. Yeah. Hey, just a quick yes or no answer. Just a quick yes or no answer. Do the Knicks need to give Spike Lee a championship, a real championship ring
No,
for all his trials and tribulations? Yes or
Hell
no,
no.
Shada?
hell no.
Farrell.
Mm-mm.
I would say yes because of the owner.
Okay. Tim Dog.
I would say yes because of the owner and his dedication.
Yeah, I would say yes too. I was watching. I think I was watching whatever the podcast with Channing and Clark, the Pivot, and they had Patrick Ewing on there, and he was talking about he remembers Spike when Spike was way up in the goddamn nosebleeds. He's in the nosebleed. And then he say once She Gotta Have It or Do the Right Thing came out, the motherfucker blew up. That he was down there on the sideline. He said, "Oh, you done made it now. Oh, you made it now." So yeah, I think Spike deserved one, man. But hey, you never know. If not Spike, it's not Spike. I knew you could get some fake ones at. Oh shit, you right to go down to Canal Street in New York City. You get a bunch of fake ones on Canal Street.
Spike don't need nothing to daggone remind nobody he's the #1 New York Knicks fan. It's like Jack Nicholson in the Lakers.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
No, and I get that. Yeah. Well, if anything, it'll be the dude with the Clippers, the comedian with the Clippers,
Billy Crystal.
Yeah, that's the guy who deserves everything. The Clippers.
Yeah, Billy Crystal. Yeah, Billy Crystal.
He should actually he should have to pay to go to the games anymore.
And Jack Nicholson for the Lakers.
No, Jack Nicholson, but they got championship. Billy Crystal is the Cleveland Brown fan.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, he's
a
Clippers fan, not Cleveland Browns. Clippers fan. You know what I'm saying?
He's a
Cleveland Browns because they ain't won shit and they got fans.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. That was me until the Eagles won in 2017. So that was. But that being said, Pharaoh, I'm coming back to you, man. so you can answer this question. We're going to the Spurs now, fellas. Did the Spurs lose the final because they were too young or because the Knicks exposed real flaws in how San Antonio handles pressure late in games? Because they was up in every goddamn game.
Close out. Just like Washington in the fourth quarter, them jokers can't close shit out. I don't care what they're doing. We saw, and we always going to say the big man is going to be a strong or weak link when it comes to offense and defense. They did not play Wemby right, and he should never be handling the ball. He has too long of a dribble. Like shit, I can steal that shit from him. It's like watching the damn giant go down the damn court. You know, it's ridiculous. He just needs some offseason work with Tim Duncan and Olajuwon. He needs something to be better. But they did expose. I'm gonna say the Knicks exposed their fourth quarter lack of defense.
Yeah, and with that being said, Tim Dog, it's that fourth quarter, and it seemed, and I think Shada said it earlier, or one of you brothers said it earlier. The Knicks seem to thrive on being behind, and it started in the Cavaliers series when they came back from 22.
Started in Atlanta.
But I'm just talking about the one that Cavaliers won, because if you were to tell me they was coming back against James Harden and what's the other good guard that they have there in Cleveland?
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell. No. With the Spurs, I could say because they're young, but you got guaranteed players that have played at a higher level. There's no way for them to come back. But that being said, Tim Dog, how much of the Spurs collapse falls on their offense going cold and getting stagnant after halftime, especially after they look unstoppable earlier in Game 4?
The Spurs, I would say both youth and experience, because they came out like all the games on fire. But to sustain that in the fourth quarter, they expend so much trying to keep the lead. And the Knicks been there before. Like I said, the Knicks been through the growing pains. So they know. Like I said, with Thibodeau, he used 6, maybe 7 players. Whereas Mike Brown, he used, 8, 9, maybe even 10 players. Yeah. And that gives your starters or your star players time to rest. And even there were times when the star players were getting it done and the second string came in. Clarkson and Alvarez and all of them. Yeah, Shaman.
Shaman. The Sixers drafted his ass. And look what he's doing now. He's a champion.
That was the difference. sustainability. They couldn't sustain it long enough. In the Knicks, they pounced on it every fourth quarter, except for one game.
No, and in that game they could have won, but bitch ass Trump, I think they would have swept those guys if Trump wasn't in the arena. I'm just saying that's just my feeling. But I'm like you, Pharaoh. If you want to win a championship team, get an ex-Sixer player. You guarantee to win a championship next year.
All except for old boy that went to New Jersey, not New Jersey, New York. Brooklyn.
No, we don't count Ben Simmons no more. Not my
Yeah.
No.
Ben Simmons.
No. But Iguodala won what? Four championship. He was the ex-Sixer. Now Shaman.
Yep.
We were drafted by. He drafted him. Yeah. And E-Love, you're right. He needs to get in. Women need to get in the goddamn weight room. We all been saying that shit. Because there's no way you should have a guarding Wemby out there on the goddamn post. And with that being said, Pharaoh King, coming back to you, then Shada, I want you to answer the next one after Pharaoh. Should Wemby, sorry, I did that, I've been drinking. Should Wemby be criticized for not taking full control in the biggest moments? Or is it just a painful learning curve every young superstar has to go through?
Who's that for?
I would say that's just painful because he had some veterans there that let him down. So they didn't plan properly with the Knicks. They knew what the Knicks was going to do, and they didn't sustain the lead due to poor leadership. And we saw a lot of that crap in the fourth quarter, especially with the turnover in one of the games. Fox not running the damn clock out when he went out for a long, that steal. It's just the brain farts that they had was just crazy. And then instead of putting Fox out there, they should have had Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper showed that he was capable to handle that ball.
Yes,
but then you want to give to Fox, and Fox want to do the dumbest shit, push people in the back because you let the offense play in front of you. But luckily on the back end, Wemby had a 6-time. He could have got up by a point, but he got his 5 points back, with another foul. But I would say just poor leadership. And I don't understand. If you learn from Coach Popovich how to play players, you knew that you was there when Tim Duncan retired. Why wouldn't you play Wemby the same way that you played Tim Duncan to keep that box taken care of down there?
Because the game
I don't understand what the new coaches are doing. And that's probably why we're talking about it right now.
Yeah, because they're trying to keep up with the trends.
And sometimes the trends are not good. You remember when NFL was doing that Wildcat shit? That shit lasted 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And then it was a wrap. You know what I mean? Even when Eagles were doing that stupid Y9 bullshit. That's a wrap now.
Fella, you saying that Y9 shit because we started that bullshit. That was the dumbest shit fucking ever in football history. Why the hell you got 3 players here that you got to do way the hell over here? And nothing but a lane right here for the motherfucker to win. Pharaoh, the man on tree. Pharaoh say that shit just to get me fucking hot.
Yeah, he did. Yes, I did.
That is the worst defense ever created. And the Philadelphia Eagles, the one that started that bullshit.
So
worse than Embiid shooting threes.
When they moved away from it, they won a Super Bowl.
Man, that fucking Y9 shit. Nobody play that shit no more.
Yeah, that shit was horrible. That was trash.
They would have that shit in Madden. Hey, it's so trash, they don't even put that shit in Madden no more.
People were losing with that crap.
Motherfucker losing like a bitch. Shouter. We talked about Darren Fox, man. I think Pharaoh brought it up as well. Was Darren Fox the biggest reason the Spurs couldn't close, or is he being used as the scapegoat for a team-wide collapse?
No, you don't get to play both sides of the coin like that. Because when he was in Sacramento, he was the man. The years he was there, Darren Fox, you need help. Then the Sabonis got there, and this and that, and there was always an excuse. And then finally, he gets the big money. And he's on a team that he's supposed to lead, and he letting the third-year player do the lead. No, Darren Fox needs to retire. He's daggone. He one of the biggest daggone reasons why they did not do well in that game. He took terrible shots.
So you're not going to take account that he's coming up an injury and still trying to play himself back into being the player that he once was.
okay, if he's coming off an injury, yes, then he deserves a little bit of
Okay.
grace. But at the same time, coming off an injury, you should know what you could give your team.
Yeah, and I think
It's a championship. There's no tomorrow.
No.
This is it.
No, I think you're totally correct. I think Charles Barkley said it when they lost that 29-point lead. That was the dumbest basketball he has ever seen in his life.
What are you doing?
Because of the fact that you up by 29. Why are you still
29?
taking threes?
I
Why are
don't
you still
get that.
taking threes? I think they say they went down and shot like 9 straight threes. Why are you still shooting threes when you're up? That is the time for, like I say, bitch ass Embiid. Get your ass on the goddamn post. You're a big man. They got a little man on you. That's when you go down to Wemby.
And
And
that's why
I'm just saying.
man on
I'm just
street.
saying. No, fair. I'm just saying. It's just dumb basketball because y'all said it earlier. Everybody's playing the same style of ball, where the three rules over to getting a good point in the goddamn paint too. Go ahead, Farrell.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm
Go ahead.
what I'm alluding to is they would push the ball so fast. They have 5 seconds off the damn clock when they shoot the stupid three.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good point.
All right,
true.
and then now you back on defense because you didn't allow somebody to set up. You got 24 seconds. You use 5.
But that's what I'm saying, Farrell. They're playing the style of basketball that everybody wanted to play. I think you one that brought it up.
Yeah.
They want the high score game. They want the points. But what I'm saying, you just made what I say exactly right, because you don't get the team the time to set up, the big man to get in the post, especially if you up by all those goddamn points.
Think about why Wemby was tired at the end of the game. It's because you're shooting threes. He's missing threes. He can't jump anymore because he done burnt himself out. And now he's being laggy going down the court. 4 steps, you should be able to be in your position. This dude was taking 20 because he's tired.
He's tired.
I am not going to put it on Wemby. Wemby, this is his 3rd year. He's young. He's coming from France.
I didn't put it on him. I'm saying how they misused him.
Right, they did misuse him, and it's terrible for him because when you look at his game is damn near complete.
I guess Tim, I want you to get in here as well. Reason why I say that you can't, what you just say, Shada, to me is wrong, is because he's the superstar of that team. I don't give a damn. If you're the superstar of that team, you're supposed to carry that team. And no, matter I don't give a damn. I'm just saying, whether you're young or not, they was talking about Wemby as being what? The new face of the goddamn league. I'm just saying that that's what they put him as. So when he can't shoot a three, or like Farrell said, his ass is tired, that's no excuse. Yeah, Darren Fox is the goddamn veteran. He should have pulled it out, but he made a mistake. But Wemby was out of shape, down during the 4th quarter, and he was taking some terrible shots. So if you're the star player of the goddamn team, it's going to fall on you. When LeBron loses, it doesn't matter if RJ what Smith pulled it out and he's supposed to shoot the shot. Who took the blame? LeBron James. Smith didn't get it. When Jordan missed a bad shot, it's not on nobody else. I'm just saying, if you're a star player, you have to play to the level that we have. It's us. It's us, the media, the coaches have put Wemby up on this goddamn pedestal,
right?
And his ass didn't achieve what he's supposed to achieve. Go ahead.
Did he though?
I'm coming to Tim, dog.
Did he not achieve it though? Because this is his 3rd year, and his first 2 years he was injured most of the season, and then his 3rd year he's in the NBA championship. Are you kidding me?
But he didn't win.
Putting up the numbers that he put up, breaking the record.
But he didn't win, Shada. He didn't win. I don't give a damn.
But my thing is, I want to keep this in perspective. I see what you're saying about the point that you just made. But what I'm saying is, in him being the star player and being as tall as he is, he probably hasn't been exposed to as much physical or long seasons as these guys have been their whole lives. He's going to take a while for him to get to a point where he's a natural leader.
Shot. You preaching to the choir. I'm like I said, I'm the antagonist trying to tell you it doesn't matter. They say he's the face of the goddamn league. His ass supposed to win and win now.
That's
not
what
about.
ESPN is saying.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
I disagree with that.
If it was up to me, yeah, I would give him a couple of years to progress and then win. It would. Look at it. It took Jordan what 7 years, right, to win his first championship.
Yep.
And motherfucker was saying before he won, when is Michael Jordan's going to win? Because he's the greatest basketball player in NBA right now. He is the face of the league, and his ass can't get past Boston. His ass can't get past Detroit. He keep losing. He keep losing in the first round. But once he got past them, that's the player we're talking about. The same thing with LeBron. LeBron can't get out the East. Yeah, he gets to the championship, but he can't win it. He can't win it. But once he won it, but what I'm saying is, but once he won it, we were like, yeah, now that's the player that we knew could win it. It's going to be the same thing with Wemby. If Wemby being the face of the goddamn league and he cannot win now or whenever he finally win it, then we going to say, yeah, now that's the Wemby that we want to see. Tim Dog, I'm wrong, or I'm just talking outside of my goddamn neck?
No, you're right. And it's wrong for Wemby to feel that way, but that's the pressure that the media, the owners, the fans, everyone puts on him.
That is right.
I mean, no matter what, he's still a young, inexperienced player in the NBA. He's going to learn. He's going to have to learn. Now, the only exception was, I would say, OKC last year. And to me, once again, by Boston not being in that Eastern Conference championship finals, when you know Tatum got hurt, and then this year he comes back and they try. You know, that competitiveness, it was so easy for OKC to win. But this year, when they faced San Antonio, another young, experienced, hungry team, and they just outplayed them only because they beat OKC at their own game when it came to, you know, the fouling and stuff like that. But with New York, like Boston, before they won a championship, they were battle tested. They were battle tested. So Wemby, and this is only going to make him stronger and better, only because now he knows, and that hunger, like all the players before him, Jordan and LeBron and everyone else, they're going to feel that and they're going to want that. And
you know, the only
comes
player
with experience.
Yeah, the only player that I know that me ever watching basketball and watching basketball the way that I do, the only player that I know that came in as a rookie and didn't shrink, and I'm not saying that Wemby shrank, was Magic Johnson, because Magic Johnson won the championship in college. Then the next year, in 1980, they won the NBA championship. He didn't shrink, you know, because when Kareem went out, when Kareem couldn't play,
hook shot,
they had to play. No, they played Magic at center, and you know who they beat that year.
Yeah, what I'm saying, he did that hook shot.
Yeah, against who?
The Sticks.
Oh no, we know it wasn't Embiid, but
no,
it wasn't Embiid.
No, it was goddamn.
But it was his team.
My fucking team, though. My fucking. Anyway, Pharaoh, get back to the damn question. Shit. Every day, fellas, if y'all don't know right now, everything will always go back to the Eagles and the goddamn 76ers with me. I'm just trying to take it like this. But with that being said, Pharaoh, coming back, we're going to go back to game 4 because that's the game they was up by 29 points. Woo. Why did San Antonio keep hunting threes in game 4 instead of slowing the game down, attacking the paint, and protecting the goddamn lead?
On top of controlling the clock, they didn't do none of that in the second half. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you now. Every time I watch the San Antonio's coach, I can't remember that dude's name. He got a funny looking
head. His name is Mitch Johnson.
Yeah, he looked like a Mitch Johnson.
No, they're calling him Bitch Johnson now.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Fucking Mitch.
Give myself a jump bomb. Shout, I'm just fucking with you. I just made that up. I'm like Trump. Hey, I'm like Trump. If you take the E out of Democrat and you put the U, you get a Democrat. So if you take the M out of Mitch, you put the B, you get a bitch. So I'm like Trump with that one. Give myself another goddamn bomb.
That's a good recovery.
I was saying Mitch.
Sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me.
That's what what are you talking about? Yeah, it definitely was coaching. But every time I saw, Mitch, come off
Yeah.
the damn bench. It's like he had a pamphlet in his hand, like maybe he was calling the wrong script. That's what I saw. Like, he pulled that big ass thing up. I'm like, was he reading something? What's going on there? So,
No, that was the
I
math.
blame,
He was trying to find his
I
point.
blame the coaching because he was fucking the script up.
Yeah. But that
We
being
know
said,
we're
how
gonna be
you
unit
go
right
out there.
now. We know we're gonna
yeah,
be unit.
You know how you do a night lab, light navigation,
Oh,
and you got that
hold
big
on,
ass
Tim Dow.
map.
Tim Dow, I want you to, because it's gonna carry right on into what
Look at
Pharaoh
your
said, and
brother-in-law.
it probably
Look at your
gonna
brother-in-law.
say what you're gonna say as well. When Mitch Johnson said the Spurs weren't ready, is that honest leadership or the mission that the coaching staff didn't have them prepared?
I would say both. I mean, when you don't have your team prepared, you know that.
Come on, Philly, I'll take it. My brother, I'll take it.
Philly, I take him.
I damn sure take it.
He'd be 45 years old.
I don't give a damn. I'll still take it.
He's
Yeah.
better than Embiid.
Exactly. Go ahead, Tim Dow.
No,
What you
but
have to say?
by them saying they weren't ready, it's an admission to both. You know, the coaching staff didn't get them ready, and
Yeah.
they weren't ready mentally, physically, because the Knicks physically outplayed San Antonio.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, they were more physical, even though San Antonio they tried, but they weren't as physical. Just like with Jordan with Detroit back in the day. What did he say? They just out physicaled us. You know, they beat us up. And what did he do? Hit the gym, start working out, had the team, you know, get as one. So that experience, like I always say, always counts.
Yeah, experience
but he
always
said-
count, man.
But
Go
when
ahead,
he
Carl.
did a goddamn did a Detroit walking out on them when they lost. So
And I'm glad you brought it
He'll
up,
be
Carl.
fine for it. He'll be fine for
I'm
it.
glad you brought that up, and I want a quick answer for everybody before we move on to our next topic here. Pharaoh, since you brought it up, is it sportsmanship or is it, hey, I don't want to shake their hand because I might see them again next year, and I'm going to keep this mentality because they just beat me. So which one is it?
I think it's a third one. The third one is he's young, and it wasn't bad sportsmanship. It was displeasure in losing, you know, and then seeing and then having to go shake the people that beat your ass after you've been trying to keep your team afloat.
Good win,
Yeah,
good
I just believe he was just angry at himself for not accomplishing the mission that they were set out to do. And I'm pretty sure nobody saw it any worse than that. But the media, like I said, makes things about them and not actually what the the person's going through. You know, when you got your ass beat by your parents, you didn't go by them to say I love you. Shit,
No.
you know what I mean?
No.
You hate your parents at that time.
And, you know, Pharaoh, you brought up a great point because of the fact that a lot of people saying AAU has started this because you get to play with the same people that if you happen to get in the league, y'all been friends, you know, like LeBron, D Wade,
They are
and
American.
Carmelo.
They are United States citizens, black people. This dude come from overseas.
I'm just saying about the whatchamacallit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the friendship that you build in AAU, I want to play with these players. But like they say back in the day, I don't think Jordan want to play with Magic except on the Olympic team. But the competitiveness of Wemby saying, hey, I'm not shaking their hand because, like you say, Pharaoh, I'm young and I want to get back here again next year.
No, because social media has killed that. Y'all can get rid of that shit now. Everybody's able to stay in touch with each other and go practice with each other, eat dinner, do podcasts, you know, do TV shows like LeBron and Anthony Davis are doing their TV show with basically the new Punk'd. So they have too much time and too much it's too easy to stay in touch with everybody. I'll fly out to see you, you know, because we got to get this deal done or whatever. Back in the day, it was you and only you. All right, that was just how we brought up.
But that's what I'm saying, because even Kobe Bryant shot her, talking about shaking hands. When it was in the Olympics, Marc Gasol was on the championship team with Kobe Bryant. And Kobe Bryant told Dwayne Wade, and he told the whole team, the first play he knew Marc Gasol was going to run a
He
screen
was gonna
play.
knock his ass down.
I'm going to run. No, he said, I'm going to run through his goddamn chest.
That's
Yes.
right.
And, yeah, and that's what he did. And I think Carmelo and LeBron were like, and D Wade was like, oh shit, this motherfucker is that's his teammate, and he did fuck it. No, we ain't friends right now. No,
That's
this
right.
about
I am
us
not
winning
a
the
Kobe
goddamn
fan, but
championship.
I like that mentality, bro. When you on the court, you are
You gotta respect that.
Right.
You gotta
Yeah.
respect
You
that.
gotta respect that, bro.
Yeah,
I'm playing you on the court, and that's one of the things that got me excited about the Spurs of Wemby. The way he plays and the way he puts the ball away, the excitement he gets when he hits a good play, that's passion. You know, that's not fake. You know he wants it. He has that chip on his shoulder. I've been dying to see that in a player for the longest. And he's the only player in the longest that showed me that he really, this means something to him. He wants it. He's not gonna be perfect. He's gonna make mistakes.
Can I ask this then, Man Street? What did you see Wemby not do well on defense? I can name 3 things he didn't do well on defense.
I think he was a little tentative on his closeouts in that game. And I think he was gun shy after all in that. He was a little bit shell shocked in that game because it was a big moment and his back was against the wall and he didn't know how to recover if something didn't go right. I think that was a lot of mental gymnastics going on with him in the game because he started hot, but then he just fell apart. The Knicks came back and it's like, as soon as the Knicks started making a move, it's like the whole team was like, yeah.
No, but I'm talking about him individually.
Can I do this? I want to get Tim Dog quick answer then Farrell. I want you to close it out. I want to get Tim Dog quick answer. Is it bad sportsmanship or is it something else? I want to just get this quick answer then Farrell. I want you to answer your question to close it out.
I don't think it's bad sportsmanship to answer the question.
Yeah, do you think it was bad sportsmanship, Tim Dog, or should he have shaking their hands?
It should have been both because this is not the first time Wemby in this series has done this. Remember, he refused interview after the first loss. He was pushing. He got a technical foul for being what was it? A first one.
Yeah,
Well, there you go. And then there was some where they didn't call.
Yeah.
So to me, once again, this is something that manifested into Wemby getting frustrated because of the physical play. He was getting mad because New York was bodying him up, and he didn't like it.
Okay.
So that's why he didn't do the interview. That's why he didn't shake the hands. And to me, once again, being young and inexperienced. You've never seen LeBron walk off the field after losing the championship.
He's done it.
No, not shaking hands. He's walked off after a game. No, hold on now, Shada. He's walked off after a game. But once the series is over, he's shaking their hands.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people think.
So have a lot of other people when they lose the series. And
I think that's what a lot of people
the immaturity.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people say.
And as far as with Kobe, what he did to Pau Gasol, I mean, to me, that wasn't nothing personal. That was just the game, like everybody's saying.
And that's
set
what I'm saying.
the tone. And the Knicks set the tone on Wemby. He didn't like it. He got pissed off, and he started doing shit like that.
But I think that's what everybody's saying.
He's too better of a player to do that.
Goddamn, Tim Dog. Shit, every time I shot the talk.
No, I'm no, because I wasn't finishing.
Because I'm trying to cut your ass off so we can move along.
Wemby got his ass got whooped.
That's what I'm saying, Leonard. Dave, fuck me a second.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of people agreeing with you, Tim Dog, is that the hell with all this friendship thing, we need to go back to this is competition. You know what I'm saying? And the league has become too goddamn friendly to a lot of us way of thinking. Farrell, go ahead and ask your question, man. I had to cut you off before we you had something.
No. But the only thing I say is because the reason I asked that question is, and like I said, I do believe the league, man, football and baseball and all these things are becoming that nature that we're talking about when it comes to being friendly. Because, like I said, social media and everything is instant, right there now. With that being said, Wemby's defense, he never put his arms out. He never challenged the shot like so much. he didn't make himself look bigger than he was.
He played small
down there. He's too lanky, and they didn't see anything opposing.
He was playing small.
Right. But if you put your arms out, you're gonna think twice about making that pass by him. You know, when you're sitting there rebounding, why are you rebounding and then bringing the ball down to where everybody else height? Tim Duncan was a great rebounder because he kept the ball high. If anything gonna happen, they're gonna foul him. Then he turns and he wants to dribble when they don't teach him to. Get the rebound, keep it above your head, look for your guard, and then trot your big ass down and set up wherever's going on. But
okay, so let me ask you a question, King. Would you take Embiid or Wemby?
Man, Embiid would not be paid.
No, neither one. If they're dribbling the goddamn ball,
Embiid would never. He won't be on the court no more. They extended his
Farrell, you made a great point, man. John Sally made a great point when he said that they was in practice. And he grabbed the rebound and nobody was around and he dribbling up the goddamn court and he said, what the old head coach they had? He coached the Dream Team. Oh man. Daly.
Hey, Chuck Daly.
Daly broke the whistle and looked at him and said, "What the fuck are you doing?" He said, "You see number 11 right there? That's his job. That's what we pay him for.
You don't say that too.
John Daly didn't care though, but he was like that though.
I'm agreeing with you saying, Farrell.
Yeah.
That's what the guard is for. That's what we pay
John Daly
for.
said, if they come to the paint, knock their fucking head off.
So
that's what I'm saying with the coaching. With the coaching is when he got the rebound, everybody turned and ran to the other side of the court.
Yeah, he should be dribbling
That's
the
what I
ball.
mean by they do not have a true point guard anymore, and that's where Darren Fox should have took the lead of the team.
Yeah. Or the coach should have said, "Hey, when you get the rebound, look for your guards. I don't want you dribbling the ball up because I want you to be able to go down, post up, or whatever, and get into the play. I don't need you starting
the street though. If you're a leader and you're the point guard, you're going to make that happen. Forget the coach."
Yeah, but the coach, but like I say, it got to be two on both ends. I'm agreeing with you, Farrell. The coach should have said it, and Darren Fox should have said it as well. Hey, once you get it, give it to me. Because like I say, we need you to go down. I don't need Wemby starting to play.
No, because LeBron James will take over coaching. Before the coach said, this is what we're doing on the court.
Hold on,
Yeah,
but ask the question. Who would you rather handle the ball? LeBron James or Wemby?
That's the time
LeBron James.
Question.
LeBron James.
Why? And once again, this goes with being young, inexperienced, and the coach not taking control of the game. So the coach said that it was the question was it the coach not being in control or the team Wemby? This was
bad
Wemby,
coaching that they lost. Is what
there you go. But Wemby got that superhero thing in his head where everybody's saying, "Oh, Wemby gonna do this," and he felt like in his mind he had to win the game instead of thinking like Jordan, who would pass the ball out to Steve Kerr shooting the three to win the game. Wemby felt like I need to do it myself, and to me, that comes with experience.
Tim Dow, I'm gonna tell you, the comparison between LeBron and Wemby, where you had the ball.
No.
I'm gonna tell you right though, home water, because LeBron started out as a guard. LeBron was a guard before you
proved my point. You proved my point. LeBron had better handles than Wemby being a superstar. Thank you. I would have LeBron too.
No, Tim Dow. No, Tim Dow, because Wemby ain't never been a goddamn guard.
My point exactly. Why is he bringing up the ball if he never was a point guard?
You talking about who you gonna pick? We gonna pick LeBron James. I know he been a guard all his goddamn life. He became 6'9". Man, shut the hell up, Tim Dow.
No, I said, who would you rather bring? No, I said, who would you rather handle the ball, LeBron James or Wemby? Because y'all were talking about LeBron brings up the ball.
Yeah, but that question was.
We know Wemby ain't a point guard. His ass shouldn't have had the ball. He should have given that bitch up, but he got that Superman complex saying, I need to win the game.
I got you now. You maybe drop my mic. Shit, I got you now. All right. I'm
That's
about to
what
say,
I'm
Tim
saying.
Dog. I'm about to put your ass in timeout corner because that ain't make no sense to me just now. You don't fuck me up with all that.
That's because y'all motherfuckers always cut somebody off before they finish because y'all bitches got something to say. I never cut
Hell
y'all
no.
asses off.
'Cause you know what
Hey,
I was
Shut
saying?
the fuck
I
up.
was
Hey,
saying in my
Shut
mind,
up. Shut up.
you know
Shut
what I
up.
was
You've
saying
been
in my
living in
mind?
Augusta too
Give a
long.
motherfucker
Cut
a
people
little bit
off.
of power. They want to
Shut
take
up,
over the
Pharaoh.
goddamn show. God damn it.
Fuck you, Pharaoh. You can suck on a nasty dick. How about that?
All right, fellas, man. Moving along, man, because we got two more topics that we want to get, three more topics we want to get into.
Fuck you.
Pharaoh King, I'm coming to you first on this one because your boy held it down on what this weekend.
This morning, the cage is coming down, but controversy surrounding UFC Freedom 250 is still very much alive. Thousands watched as the White House hosted an unprecedented UFC card on the South Lawn.
Pharaoh King, your boy. Was the UFC on the White House lawn a historic celebration of America's 250th anniversary, or did it turn the People House into a political fight club?
No, it didn't turn it. Neither one of those. It turned into another financial venture for fucking Felon 47. That's what the hell it did, and then exposed a lot of black people that we was on the fence about, other than Stephen A. That the people that were there, I'm like, I knew they was gonna show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I knew they was
Yeah.
gonna be there and support this dude. When
the one that the one that shot me, who shot you when you saw them that was there?
that damn Derek Lewis dude.
Okay, stop. Who shot you, Tim Dog, that you saw was there?
I don't know because I didn't watch the shit.
Okay, then.
I didn't watch it either, but I know who showed
I ain't
up.
watching it. I ain't watching it. I watched the news and they showing the celebrities there.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah,
you, shot?
that's all. I didn't watch it either. That's how I found out who was there on YouTube.
I'm gonna tell you who shot me. Terrence Crawford.
Oh,
Are you serious? He was there?
Terrence Crawford.
that's right.
Terrence Crawford. Take a picture
No,
of
he
that bitch ass
didn't.
Trump. Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
Terrence Crawford. That's the one that shot me out of every goddamn body. Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
Bud.
Well, I'm gonna say the reason I said Derek Lewis was because him actually participating in the fight.
Oh yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh,
But I'm talking about
another one of my
But I'm
icons
talking.
down.
See, I don't
Kevin
know. I
Hart
don't.
started
I
with
don't know
Drum Roll,
UFC
now
like
him.
that. I don't know like that. But I know who Terrence Crawford is though.
That's right.
I know who
crazy.
that is.
Why
Who
is he
doesn't
there?
know who
bullshit you
Terrence
not.
Crawford is?
But what I'm saying is, I wouldn't suspect him to be at that bullshit.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Wow.
Matter of fact, my coworker Cope said the same thing when we got to work this morning.
Yeah.
Because he was gone for a little while, but he came in this morning. He's like, "What the hell's up with Terrence Crawford? Man, that's just such a fucking letdown." I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, bro."
Wow.
Yeah.
Between him and Derek Lewis, because I thought Derek Lewis was pro-black, but he's up there fighting. Darren Cormier, I kind of figured that he
Daniel
Michael
Cormier
Irvin did?
always
Michael
been a-
Irvin.
Him, Stephen A. tight.
No,
Yeah, we
I-
all
and
know
then,
Michael Irvin
and
was like that
and then
with
Jay,
Jerry
and then
Jones.
Jay
Come on
Williams,
now.
the number 2 overall pick from Duke.
Talk about this was the best thing. It was better than the NBA Finals.
Yes.
I mean, a bitch ass Stephen A. Smith say that bullshit.
Yes. So you know
Yeah.
me, I had to look up Jay Williams, and sure enough, his wife is white.
Mhm.
What?
That's why he got that contract with CBS for the NCAA tournament.
It is what it is, man. You can't help who you love, but I can see that you can't help who you love. But the fact that you went to something that a lot of people that look like us didn't attend, because if you look at that goddamn crowd,
Of all
if you look
people.
if you look at that goddamn crowd, it wasn't a lot of us out there, and I'm ending with that. But that being said, Tim Dawg, oh shit, fellas, I think I'm gonna get everybody on this one. When Josh bitch, because I'm not gonna, he got the right name, Ho Kid, because he's a bitch. And I say
Right.
that you a fucking bitch. No, I'm not gonna fight you, but I got 16 that
I'll
will
fight.
fight you though. You
I'll
know
fight him.
what I'm
I
saying?
ain't gonna
That's
say
all
I'm gonna fight him
I'm
fair.
ending with that. I'm ending with that. Use his post-fight interview at the White House to attack Michelle Obama. Was that free speech or was it disrespectful, racist, and beneath the moment? Before you say what you got to say, Tim Dawg, it was free speech because you got the right to say what you want to say. So it was free speech. But what do you say, Tim Dawg?
I was going to say it's abuse of free speech.
Man, drop the goddamn beer can.
No,
ain't
that's how
me.
many beer cans. That's how many beer cans I got on the floor. It hit the other beer cans.
You over there playing bocce or something?
I'm bowling. I'm bowling. But go
Playing
ahead, Tim,
bocce
dog.
with some cans.
Go ahead, Tim, dog.
We need to have an intervention if you over there collecting cans, dog.
That man over there walking on aluminum.
What's going on? We need an intervention.
Go ahead, Tim, dog, man.
You trying to get some solar panels or something?
Fuck all y'all.
Just saying, dog. You move your chair and the cans scatter around the floor like roaches.
You know you can contact Mars with a telescope, not some cans.
Oh shit! Go ahead, Tim. Dog. What you got to say, man?
I need to take a trip to Grove Town. We need to talk.
To me, it was abuse of freedom of speech because of the undecency of it, and the problem is only one person who sponsored that event apologized or said that what he said was wrong.
Absolutely.
Not Monster Drink, not Ram Dodge, no one. There was only one, Dana White. He was the only one that condemned.
But Tim, dog, did he really apologize? No.
No. Put it like that. I don't know. Put it like this. He was the one that acknowledged that what he said wasn't right. How about that?
I guess what
hold on, man.
I'm about to tell you what he said.
I know what you're gonna say.
What he said.
I know what he said. Trust me.
What he said,
He
Dan?
was
Tell me what he
the only
said.
one that the words that he said. He said that what he said wasn't not politically incorrect, but what he said should not have been said, and what he should have done was just not say anything at all. That's what he said.
No, what he said was that he has the right. It is free speech. Like in the question, he said he has the right. It is free speech.
Yeah, that is freedom of speech.
He said it's a free speech, but it was in poor taste. That's basically what he said.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's really not an apology because of the fact. Reason why I say that. Reason why I say his statement was kind of weak, Tim Dog, because he's the president of the company. And the reason why I say that. Reason why I say that, Tim Dog, I'm not disagreeing with you. Reason why I say that, if you're the president of the country, if you're not the president of the country, but if you're the president of the company, do you think? And this guy, I think he was the headliner fight, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think that LeBron James could say that in the NBA if he was in the spotlight? You don't think the NBA be like, oh hell no, that's not? They would have come back with a better response than that's free speech. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. Do you think that the players in the NFL will get up there and say some bullshit like that and the NFL won't come down on them? That's what I'm saying. What he said was kind of weak. He said something, but it was a weak statement. That's what I'm saying, Tim Dog. I'm not disagreeing with you that he did say something, but it was weak.
Regardless if it was weak or not.
Okay.
I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is he is the only one out of all of those advertisements, all of those billionaires that was there. He's the only one that said something to, discredit what he said. That's it. I'm not saying it was weak. I'm not saying it was enough. I'm not saying anything about it. All I'm saying is he was the only one, not even the White House.
Carl, what you got to say?
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck the free speech. When you have defamation of character, that goes a long ways. That's why his ass got sued, and hopefully he wins this dang lawsuit against the company because they fired it. Firing him is what I don't get. I don't know.
Watermelon Slurpee.
Oh, he happy because hey, I just want you to know, man. Juan went to Atlanta, got to see his first World Cup game in Atlanta when Spain got their ass beat by Cape Verde. And the reason I say they got their ass beat because they was favored to lose, favored to win, and they let a team that was supposed to get mollywopped tire them at the end of the regulation. So that's
I
a
thought
win
it
for
was
that team.
Argentina and
Oh, the
Cape
World Cup
Verde?
started.
No, I
started-
said he went to the Cape Verde and Spain game,
Okay.
Okay.
and that was on Monday.
All right.
Man.
So
I
Pharaoh,
don't follow
back to the question.
Yeah.
So your thoughts, man? Free speech
Yeah.
or whatever?
No, I'm saying it's not, to me, regardless of free speech. We all know we have free speech in the United States, but it's defamation of character. You know, forget the disrespectful and all this stuff, because they've already endured that from Felon 47 with them calling them apes and stuff. So now
Yeah.
you want to sit here and chastise this guy when the president of the free world said it, nobody said anything. So of course he's going to feel like he can say it without any repercussion, you know. And then with that being said, now you want to sit here and make this guy, you know, a freaking spectacle of whatever happened because it was on the White House lawn, and you don't want him to represent your company. But the man who's actually hosting the goddamn show said it first.
Yeah, but
So
you got to
what are we
understand the
talking about
political.
here? Why are we
the
even talking
political
about this
climate.
guy when we should be talking about Felon 47 allowing this shit to happen in the first damn place?
Because
Tim
that
Dog.
time will come. That
Tim
time
Dog.
will come. Oh yeah.
I-
Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
Yeah,
let
to me,
get-
it's not freedom. It's not about freedom of speech. It's about defamation of character and slandering people that don't even run the country anymore.
That,
Mhm.
that is.
Oh,
I'm
go
not
ahead, Sean.
saying anything
Me-
he
me-
said was right. None.
No, we not Tim Dog. We not. Hey, trust me. When we say this, we're not coming at you.
Oh no. I know that.
Yeah,
I'm not taking.
We're
this
not
personal.
coming at you. Yeah.
I'm
I don't
not
think we
taking
coming
this
at you.
personal
But what we're
at
saying
all.
is that
Trust me.
we all gonna look at this differently. Go ahead, Charlotte. What you got to
Mhm.
say?
Well, for me, it hits me personally. It hits differently because President Obama and his family, that night, them walking out on that stage in Chicago, was a life-changing moment for me as a person. To see a black man and his wife and daughters walk out to lead this country. That was the most powerful moment of my life when it comes to living on the planet next to Jesus himself walking the earth. And for him to have done what he did in office and his wife to have done what they did in office with so much grace and with all the vitriol that was thrown at them, American society has always allowed minorities to be bullied, to be marginalized, to be talked about, and then they want to spin it and say, oh, yeah, it falls under this. Yeah, it's free speech. It's free speech. That doesn't mean that you should do it. The Bible says thou shalt not kill. We still do that. But yet still when somebody kills somebody, you're going to put them in jail though, right? Because that's a consequence. But when you say something about somebody else that's disparaging, and you know it's disparaging worldwide, and then you want to come behind, think about, you want to say it's a political climate. You're having a freaking daggone UFC match on the People's House on the lawn, and you're telling me a former first lady on the same level or better as Jackie Onassis? Are you telling me that it's okay for a daggone dumb lughead that like to hit people in the mouth to take the moment to disparage the only black woman that was a daggone first lady in this country? No, you don't get to call political climate. That's just moral climate. Period.
Yeah, and you know the reason why I
1,000%.
and the
Hold
reason
on.
why
I'm saying political climate because of the asshole that's in
We're
the
not
hall.
talking about you, Tim
And
Dog.
Tim Dog.
No,
Yeah, Tim
no,
Dog.
We're
no,
not talking
I'm-
about you, Tim Dog.
I'm
Tim
not
Dog. We're
saying
talking-
things.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, because
defending
you-
my statement. I'm playing
Yeah,
devil's advocate.
I
here,
got you. Yeah,
motherfuckers.
but
Now,
this,
when what I'm saying is political climate because everybody's grasping on
Tim
it.
Dog.
That's why I said there was only one person out of what 20 sponsors.
Nobody
20
disagreed
people.
with you.
No. Well, what I'm saying is, don't you think that's an atrocity?
We just said that.
Just-
we think all
yeah.
this shit's atrocity.
That's
I-
why I keep saying there's only one.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's
but
good.
I guess what
Fuck
I'm saying
that.
is
No,
if
it's an
you are the head
atrocity.
if you are the head of that company, you should have said
Mhm.
more than what you said. You could have come out and said, "Hey, we are suspending him at this
Nope.
time
They
because
don't
of what he
like
said."
this
Because
Because-
Felon 47
because
got
no,
them in
because
their
I'm gonna tell you,
pocket.
and I'm gonna tell you the
That's
reason
why.
why, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why, because the UFC is not a household sporting event.
No.
You have certain people that like UFC.
Correct.
What Dana White is trying to do is put UFC in the home, just like the NFL and the NBA. That's why that's why the NFL and the NBA is not going to let any player, I don't give a damn who it is, do anything to tarnish their goddamn shield. No,
Dana White is trying to get out of bankruptcy from all this stuff that he was doing.
No, listen, Tim Dog, I let you talk, Tim Dog. I let you talk. You always say, let me talk. I let you talk. Now, but what I'm saying is that this guy just disparaged the UFC shield on national television. And this is what I said in my video. It was a time for him to just say that, hey, thank y'all for letting me be here to celebrate America's 250th birthday. Isn't this a great event? Even if whether we liked it or not, because they had other events held on the White House long before. You know what I'm saying? But he took the but he took the check. Yeah, what's called you have boxing way back in the day, but we wasn't alive during that time. But what I'm saying is that he took this time to say something about Michelle Obama, and like y'all say, they haven't been in office for the last 10 goddamn years.
What does she have to do with UFC?
Exactly.
Nothing.
And
that's what he wants. He wants to implant that in your head.
No, he did it. He did it to appease Donald Trump. He did it to appease Donald Trump. And that's what it boils down to. And that's why I say that what Dana White, the statement that he said was weak to me. I'd rather him not say nothing at all than that bullshit that he put out.
I agree.
That's just me. But moving along,
I don't like them motherfuckers anyway. So
I don't like him either way. I don't like him either way.
Well, see, Dana White is in trouble. Remember, he got pulled over that time for drinking and driving. Hold on. I'm just saying, the man is in financial ruins.
This is Dana White. He slapped his wife. He slapped his wife, and everybody threw that shit under the rug.
I'm saying he sold his soul to the devil, and this is what you get.
Well, like I say, I'm not a UFC fan. I never watched UFC like that, so fuck him. I don't give a fuck. But what I'm just saying is that the statement that he put out, if he's the face of that damn company, he should have said more than what that bitch ass shit he said. And
we'll talk about it more.
And the only reason why he didn't say what he said because he want to appease Donald Trump. He wants to make sure that he stays in his good graces. That's just me.
Why the other one stayed silent too.
That's just me. That just shows how weak they really are.
Ones stayed silent.
Yes, exactly. Fuck them all. Shit. Fuck them with a Tim Dog dirty dick.
No, I ain't got no dirty dick, motherfucker. How about you got dirty ass toes? Fuck you, bitch. Suck them on your dirty ass toes. How about that, bitch?
Hey, man on the street. Man on the street. I hit dog with holler. That motherfucker holler.
I try to ease that and eat that Tip Dog. Make sure y'all still listening. Hey, speaking about, we got to talk about this one more time. It's got two more questions here. Shot, I'm coming back to you. Because Joe Rogan didn't say anything, and everybody want to go on his podcast. Did Joe Rogan, the crowd, and the White House response make this worse by not shutting it down in that moment? Because Joe Rogan could have had a chance to say that, hey, and no, I'm just, listen to me, Charlotte. Joe Rogan could have said that, hey, you know, I don't condone that. This is not the time for that. But you had a great match. But he was just standing there with a big ass grin on his goddamn face.
Mm-hmm. That was all of those people's John McCain moments to show the world that they're better people than what we think they are. And they took that moment and flipped it. That's what they did. That was their John McCain moment. And the thing about it is, all these people that's coming, including Rogan and all of them, I said this when this man went into office. Anything that touches him, that attach themselves to him, is going to be destroyed because he has insulted the Most High in a way that he will not be able to absolve himself. And I'm telling you like this right now, if you got your chain hitched to Trump for success, you are going to end up in ruin. I'm 100% guaranteeing it.
Yeah. And with that being said, Fer, I'm going to let you close it out. If the White House is supposed to represent all Americans, what message does it send when a national event becomes a stage for insulting a former first lady like Michelle Obama?
First of all, I'm gonna make a change to your statement.
Good question.
The White House represents the United States citizens.
Correct.
America is a continent. We got two other countries with us. And I sure as hell know they don't want to be associated with us. So so that being said, of course, anytime anybody tries to degrade somebody else's character, it just shows the inferiority complex that you have within yourself.
True.
So, and we know that the White House now is a clown show. It's a circus, not a clown show. It's a circus, and this is the type of stuff that we're going to get as long as this administration is around. We're not going to have anything to look forward to.
Yep.
Listen, the World Cup is going on. I'm hoping everybody that plays the United States team beats their ass. This is the first time that I've ever rooted against them, but I sure hope they get their ass waxed every game they play. I pray that they get beat every game, because this makes no damn sense that we have to have people on the White House lawn degrade a first lady that hadn't been in the office since over 10 years for you to feel good about yourself, or to you appease somebody who knows that they're not on any level and qualified on any level to be in that damn building.
Exactly.
So, and along with my podcast brothers, for anybody out there, because I've seen some of y'all been coming on my pages and saying stuff, I'm telling you like this, I'm gonna stand on business. If you hit yourself to the Trump administration, I ain't got nothing for you. Nothing.
Yeah, I think we all say that. I think we all say that. Like I said before.
If I see somebody on the side of the road with a Trump 2024 sign and there's a flash flood coming and my car working, you trying to get your shit started, you gonna drown, nigga, because I ain't picking your ass up.
Well, I'm gonna splash your ass. Fellas, man, we talked about this a little bit last week about this guy betting on football, college football, but I don't think he's going back. He has ended this up into the supplemental draft.
Brendan Sorsby will be available in next month's NFL supplemental draft after he decided not to continue down his rocky path with Texas Tech after admitting to betting on his own team's games. It's unknown whether the NFL will suspend him at all for his illegal wagering, but we do have an article at CBSSports.com right now explaining how the NFL might go about deciding what to do there. But he is going to eventually get a chance to be an NFL quarterback. The question is anybody going to use a first, second, third round pick on him in the supplemental draft?
Tim Dog, were you on last week, Tim Dog? Were you on last week?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, because I'm going to come to you first. This guy, he actually betted on teams that he played for in college.
I know they played them in Tech. They showed them.
Yeah, Texas Tech. So now the judge say that he had some stay or whatever, and he was able to play. And of course, Texas say no, we don't want to play him, whatever, not. But now he's basically saying that fuck all that. I'm gonna go to the NFL draft and hopefully get drafted by a team. So with that being said, Tim Dog, if a team drafts Sorsby, does that send the message that winning matters more than accountability when it comes to sports gambling?
I would say no, only because there would be a stipulation in this clause, and what he did in college doesn't make him guilty of being in the NFL. In other words, if you did you got a speeding ticket in Indiana, it won't affect you for a speeding ticket in Illinois.
Hey, Tim Dog, can I just say this quick? Can I just say this quick? They also say that if a team do draft them, this allegedly now, that Tim Dog, you might want to stand up a little bit because your name is right over your mouth. yeah. There you go. God damn.
Am I good?
Right.
Am I good?
Yeah, you good.
Sorry about that. Man, I spilled some shit on my laptop. That's why I was gone.
I got you. No, what they're saying is that if a team do draft him, the NFL may still suspend him for some games.
That's bullshit.
So I know you just say that.
Suspend him for what? He didn't bet on any NFL games.
No, but it's still gambling on sports. I'm agreeing with you. We here. But they're saying But what they're saying is that if a team still draft him, he may still get suspended by the NFL.
Now,
then bullshit. I would take that to court.
Yes,
because I didn't bet on the NFL. No, you asked me the question. Let me answer.
No, Tim, I'm not. No, Tim, you see, Tim, if you calm your ass down, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just letting you know what the NFL, what they say allegedly the NFL might do.
I take their ass to court. I take them to court.
Yeah,
because one has nothing to do with the other.
Okay, what you say about that, Farrell?
Man, fuck that dude. Listen, the man created a crime, okay? And at the end of the day, he's not going to be able to play. Obviously, he's not a top quarterback. You can go any supplemental shit you want to. Nobody knows you. And if you get suspended a few games, fuck it. Nobody knows you. Get your suspension and you get your check and move the hell on. But the thing is, he's not going to be able to play in college anymore because he screwed himself.
Yeah.
And if he does that, that's fine. Go to court for what? Because I didn't do it in the NFL? No, nigga, you a cheater. And I don't want a cheater on my team, and we're gonna suspend you to make sure you're not a cheater. It's just like when you join a gang or something, you got 1 year to be a prospect. That's what they're doing with this dude. So yes, I would say they suspend him for a whole year. Fuck it.
Yeah. What you gotta say, Shada?
Damn.
Everybody got great points on that, but you gotta go back to what I said when I first joined this podcast. And I'm going to stand by it. Gambling is going to destroy sports in America.
Yeah.
Period. It's going to destroy sports in America. Because the mere fact is, this gambling thing has been a problem in the NCAA since we've been watching it. Blue chips with Shaq and Penny and Montross and them. That was all about daggone sports betting. Above the rim. We've been hearing about sports betting for years. They've been doing it. Nothing is going to change. They're doing this for optics. It's all for optics. That boy is going to get a job. Even if he don't get picked up in the supplemental draft, he's going to work for somebody his daddy knows in some law firm somewhere. It's not, people are not looking at this with the right lenses. The NFL is not doing nothing. The NBA is not doing nothing different. They're going to protect themselves, but most of all, they're going to protect those white-skinned boys because they know that when the field is level and they're playing against everybody on an equal level, they can't compete. So they're going to use any advantage they can on the cover. Hell, the president has daggone 30-something felonies. What's the difference?
Yeah. Well, I guess Tim Dog, to answer what you're saying, like the NFL, he did it in college. He didn't do it in the NFL, and I think that's one of the reasons.
Double jeopardy. That's stupid.
No. That's one of the reasons why the NFL would suspend him, to teach other players. Hey,
but that is not your responsibility. He's not
put it in the contract. Put it in his contract.
I got that, but what I'm saying is that I believe if the NFL do suspend him, they'll let other players know. If you bet on games in college, even though you may get drafted in the NFL, you can do it here. Precedent. Exactly. That's why I say that they probably will suspend him. Because now you're in our league. Because reason why I say that is because now, let's say if a team do draft him, now we'll be saying that, hey, this guy betted on in college. Who's to say he won't do it again? So if the NFL suspend him, we're gonna make sure you don't do it again. That's what I'm saying. Hey, I think they're gonna use him as a test case. He's gonna be the test case. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be the test case. Whether it's right or wrong, they're gonna make an example out of his ass.
The whole year. Enforce a law, but you can't enforce a law that's not already a law itself. You can't make us say, "Oh, we're gonna start this right now with you."
No, when you have $1 billion, you do what the fuck you want.
I'm just saying. I'm just.
I know you said morally. We talking $1 billion.
He forgot, Pharaoh. He forgot where we live.
Then once again, where is the standard?
You try to go by morals of a law in the United States.
Then
they don't like
he goes to court. He'll go to court and say, "Where's the standard for this? Why did you implement this? And what is your reason for it?" There you go.
That's why I say he's going to be the test case, whether he go to court or not. He's going to be that test case if the team do decide.
Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups right now. Yeah, exactly.
Oh no,
exactly.
he caught red-handed. Him and a couple other people.
With that being said, Pharaoh, which type of team should ever consider Sorsby? All right, Pharaoh, take off your hat now with the other shit. So which type of team would consider a rebuilding team that can't afford patience, or a playoff team looking for a cheap quarterback lottery ticket?
I say he needs to go to a USFL team because no NFL team needs his ass. All right, that's where you go. Or we can pick him on an arena league team. That's where he needs to go.
Pharaoh, rethink it to the NFL. I need you to take off the other blinds. The other blinds that you have.
They has
No, Pharaoh, no. You talking NFL teams. Answer the question.
Okay, you know what? No, I got it. I got this, guys. I got this, guys.
All right.
So the man can learn how to be a quarterback. He needs to go to the Philadelphia Eagles. There you go.
Come on. He come to the Eagles, shit. Hey, if we pick him up, if he comes to the Eagles, long as he's not betting on the goddamn Eagles, shit, I'll take him. Hey, long as you can play the goddamn position. That's all I care about. Hey, long as you can play the goddamn position. If we get that up for the goddamn cheap, hey, I'll take his goddamn ass.
Hey, guys, going once, going.
Hey.
So
Let's go.
With that being said,
with
Shada,
the 346 pick.
hey, like I say, I damn sure take his ass on the goddamn Eagles. Hey, with that being said, Shada, does the supplemental draft give players like Salisbury a fair second chance, or does it create a back door into the NFL when controversy follows them?
I got it.
Yes, that is exactly what it is. It's a back door. Because I don't think they'd be daggone talking about it as much if it wasn't happening going on. Somebody gonna discover. It's just like when daggone this dumb administration come out there and say, we're not doing it. They're trying to cover something up that's coming. So they're telling on themselves before it happened. It's been going on. There's a report gonna come out about it. And in a couple of years, we're gonna find out there's a bunch of players that's on teams that went into the supplemental draft and used the back door and came in undercover. That's all it is. They're just making layers and layers of ways to get away with more crime. That's all it is. I don't trust these cats.
What you about to say, Farrell? You see you had an answer for it?
Yeah, it didn't help Maurice Collette. So,
Well, we all know why he didn't. It didn't work for his ass.
I mean,
basically he's the same type of player. Shit.
Did you just go ahead?
No, Maurice Collette is a fucking
come on, man.
Criminal.
This is what they
They didn't help him. Like I said,
he doing bad time,
man.
Look at your boy. Look at your boy with the Philadelphia
No, he's out
Eagles.
now. Maurice Collette been out for a while. He out.
Look at your boy with the
No, I'm
Philadelphia
just saying
Eagles
when he
that was at the concert.
No, I'm asking Tim Dawes say he's doing fair time, but he's out. He's out of prison now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he did his
Yeah,
time.
Yeah,
You remember because he did that. He wanted
Question
to go to the NFL, do the same route, and then he didn't have 3 years under his belt to be a collegiate player.
We call it, yeah.
And then he went and got in trouble. Didn't pass physical. Next thing you know, he got Ciroc bottles in the back of his car, getting goddamn arrested with some guns and shit.
Hey, you know what? Some famous supplemental draft picks: Chris Carter, Steve Young, Bernie Kosar, Brian Bosworth. So there are some.
I ain't know
not many.
Those are good names. Those are good names, but you got to think about the pool of players they were pulling from.
Right. That's what I was going to say. You got to look at the percentages of how many of those players come out, but the percentages may be low. Oh, even Reggie White, 1984.
Yeah, I would say with this guy coming in, if he does get picked up by a team, they see something in him that, like you just said, with those players, that he might be a star in the league, or he might just be a bust. We don't know.
That nigga gonna be like Ryan Lee.
No, he gonna be a bust.
But we do know that he can't go back to college, because once you let it out that you betted on your own team and you betted on football, who's to say that you were throwing games so somebody can make money? And that's why I say that. And that's why I say
Rose treatment.
Yeah, and that's why I say that the NFL is going to make an example of him, whether it's right or wrong. Hey, you can't come into our league with that stigma, because we already got sports gaming, like Shada said, throughout our game. We don't want this person to come in and everybody be like, hey, see, we told you that they gambling on the game. I told you they're throwing games. I told you. That's why I say they're going to make an example of him, so they can make it look like they want to do something about sports betting. And that's what it is. All right, fellas, my last topic here before we go to our group discussion. Pharaoh, I saw your thing, but I saw it too late before I could put it up. Everybody's favorite boxer, mine and yours, bounce a goddamn check with all that goddamn money.
Floyd Mayweather has been ordered to appear in Las Vegas Justice Court after prosecutors say he wrote a $200,000 check that bounced. Court documents say that the check was dated around December 31st, 2024, and it was made out to the business Gold and Beyond on Sahara. The filing alleges it was then returned unpaid from his Wells Fargo account. Prosecutors alleged Mayweather got cash or merchandise, then failed to pay up after a certified demand letter. He faces one felony count of passing a bad check and one felony theft count over $100,000.
Pharaoh, how does Floyd Mayweather go from Money Mayweather to facing felony charges over an alleged $200,000 bad check for a watch?
He might want to check with his accountant because this
He said
Check his accountant's account.
nobody, man. 'Cause, Lord have mercy.
Wasn't there a problem with him reading at one point?
Yeah, but they say that he did say that his account stole over $200 million from him.
Well, if you can't read, I'm automatically assuming that you're not good at numbers either.
Yeah.
We say there's one and one.
I'm just saying, they go together, don't it?
Yeah, it goes together.
I'm gonna say, you better
Isn't that an oxymoron?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dog.
Yeah.
What that number say?
$200,000 check these days anyway, with all different ways to do money transfers.
But see, the thing with Floyd Mayweather that is stupid is he deserves all the smoke he about to get, because ever since he started getting the money Mayweather, he walking around with these stacks of cash and everywhere. Why you gotta tell people how much money you got? You deserve to be broke, you stupid nigga.
Yeah, but that being said, Tim Dog, you heard what Shada just said.
I thought that was fair.
Shada went down the route that a lot of people are taking. Are fraud, legal, and money issue a real sign of trouble, or is the media just piling on?
Hey, that's a real sign of trouble. Ask Mike.
Now he on mushroom.
Well, which Mike you talking about? Mike Tyson?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Mike Tyson, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan.
No, Michael Jordan, I don't think he ever had money problem or legal problem.
Oh, yeah, he did. He had his gambling problem. Come on. No, back in the day. Come on.
Allegedly gambling problem. Allegedly.
Ain't no alleged. Alleged my ass. You was
Allegedly. Hey, allegedly. Now, Mike Tyson.
As you walk off of, you gonna fall, right?
Yeah, allegedly. Like, I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know. But Mike Tyson even said that once he lost all the money, his life got better. So
have y'all seen his son fight?
That wasn't his son.
Train.
That wasn't his son. That was another fighter that looks like him. That wasn't his son.
I know his son want to get in the ring, but he told him that he's not built for it. But when I'm just going back to Mike Tyson, I think Mike Tyson said that when he went to prison, he lost all his money. That was the most peace. So I don't think the money trouble for Mike Tyson is something totally different. I think he's much happier when he's broke.
It doesn't matter. It happens.
I would just say, I guess what Tim Dog is saying, because he lost it, he lost the money that he had earned, because he was the highest paid athlete at one time.
Oh, yeah.
He lost $300 million.
He lost that money just due to bad financial investments and stuff.
No, Don King got him. Don King got all his money.
So once again, Don King, Floyd Mayweather, check your accountant, because you already had trouble with him.
All these examples right in front of us. Kids, go to school, get your education.
Yeah, no, get your education. But what it boils down to, when we see Floyd and the way that he carried himself, the way that he was so flashy, the way that he was spending money like it was water,
sooner or later,
perpetrating the fraud.
And then you hear something like this, because I think he had like a $3 million watch, and then you hear something like you bounce a check for a watch for $200,000, and like you say, I think he got a whole collection of white cars for Monday, a whole collection of black cars for Tuesday, for Wednesday. It just makes it seem as though that, hey, you were living a month above your means, and now
living a champagne lifestyle on a beer budget.
You pulling the layers back, and you're basically struggling.
Hey, you get 10% on what you pawn. So a $3 million watch, that's $300,000. He could pay off that debt.
You can pay off that debt. But also though, a lot of people want to see Floyd fall because of the way that he carries himself.
But that's Floyd's fault, because he knew that.
That is Floyd's fault. That is Floyd's fault. You're right. You're right about that.
You gonna walk the walk, talk the talk.
You're right about that, fellas, man.
Trump too, doesn't he?
Huh? Yeah.
He Trump supporter too, I believe.
Yeah. Damn sure list, fellas, man. For this week discussion, and until I guess it's 5 of us or 4 of us, we could be talking about our each individual team, and today's team is Shada's, and especially his quarterback. So let's have this discussion about Baker Mayfield. Shada, I'm not gonna start with you, but Pharaoh, we talk about Shada's team, and we was talking about Baker Mayfield. So, is this a make or break season for Baker Mayfield because of wins and losses, or because the Bucs have to decide if he's worth franchise quarterback money?
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would say,
No,
I would say being in the NFC South, and especially what's about to happen this season, he definitely needs to do something to get the Bucs into playoff contention early, because if they don't, I think this is it for him, because there's nothing more we can see for him. There's nothing more that he can give us than what he's already gave, and he's not flashy. He doesn't change a game. He doesn't. I don't know what he does other than be Baker Mayfield. Shit. I mean, hell, if I was a Bucs fan, Shada, I probably would not be a fan until he actually get up out of there. That's just me.
You know how I feel about you. So everything you say, I'm gonna agree with. You already know how I feel.
Damn. Tell us how you really feel, right?
Tim Dog.
Yeah.
So you done, Pharaoh?
Yeah, I'm just saying this is make a break. This is it.
What do you got to say about Tim Dog?
Yeah, I agree with Pharaoh, only because this is what, third or fourth team. Yeah, he's made some success.
No, you're right. No, third or fourth. Because
he was a backup for Cleveland, not Cleveland.
Cleveland starter.
Yeah, he was still Cleveland.
Yeah, no, he was Cleveland, but
then he went to
another team
to Carolina. He
before
went to
Tampa
Carolina.
Bay. There you go.
He was a backup. He went to Carolina. He went to Carolina.
And so, I mean, to me, he's still trying to prove himself. And like Pharaoh said, this will make a break. He's been to the playoffs, but has he done well? No. He's gotten past the first round one time, never with Cleveland. But to me, he's too much of a veteran to invest in, but yet he's still worthy enough to be a quarterback, maybe a backup for a good team.
Yeah, he's on that fence where you were like, he still got that starter potential, but I can also see him as a great backup if our starter goes down. Shada, what you got to say about your quarterback? Make or break season?
Well, y'all know how I feel about Baker Mayfield, but I put a little something together because I did a little research on it because I want him gone so bad. So most of my information came from the latest from Fanside site for that travels with the Bucs, and it says potential landing spot for Baker Mayfield continue to stall, but Bucs fans' biggest takeaways is that Tampa remains the clear favorite. The article separates realistic landing spots from what it calls fake news destinations, argues, and despite recent contract drama, the Buccaneers still make most sense for Baker Mayfield. I don't care what they say, because the thing of the matter is, when it comes to Baker Mayfield, he has not shown me anything since he was in college that makes me think he brings anything to the Bucs, and there's room for growth. When he was in Cleveland, there was a ceiling where he reached, where he was getting all the commercials and he was doing well, and he had his wife, and then all of a sudden he went through a change, and it's like he can't get out of that gear. Tampa picks him up. Don't know why. Why are we picking up a quarterback who happened to daggone have ups and downs? He doesn't have any steady flow of the game. There's no one thing other than him throwing the ball downfield, and hopefully he got receivers that can catch. But outside of that, what does he bring? What does the Tampa Bay Buccaneers look for a quarterback? We have Teddy Bridgewater as backup. It's the same as Baker Mayfield. I think Teddy Bridgewater is probably better than Baker Mayfield because he's athletic. He gives us more of a chance in the pocket. But what does Baker Mayfield give the Bucs that daggone make us better? Nothing. I would have kept Mike Evans with it before I daggone kept daggone Baker Mayfield.
Now he doesn't have any real receivers.
I don't know what the Bucs are thinking, but right now, as a fan, I feel like we're stuck with him because there's nobody that's going to daggone pay him that money.
Yeah. With that being said, Pharaoh, coming back to you, what does Baker have to do this season to earn full trust from Tampa Bay? Win the division again, win a playoff game, or put up franchise quarterback numbers?
He needs to be a game changer. He is not a game changer.
Thank you.
All right. He is the average quarterback that makes good or bad plays. And like I said, he's not Justin Herbert.
No.
All right. If he has some Justin Herbert potential, maybe we'd say something. You know what I'm saying, Tim Dog? Because he's not.
Yeah, would you say he got a good arm, but he ain't got a good aim?
right? You're not going to get anything out of him other than what you're getting now.
Yes, there's nothing else you can get out of that.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, even if you got a running back that runs
backup
1,500 yards this season, or you had some receivers that actually caught some balls, but he does nothing spectacular. I don't know what the hell's going to happen.
To Pharaoh's point, one of Baker Mayfield's biggest flaws on the field is that play action pass over the middle that Mike Evans is always runs that post route from the left and the right. He misses that 35% of the time.
And the biggest thing for him this season is going to be who's he going to throw it to.
Mike Evans is gone, and he was the one. Mike Evans was his saving grace because of his height and his ability to go get the ball. Chris Godwin is not that gone 100%.
He hasn't been 100% since he was 100%.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
Hey, but they spent money on him, so hey, he got to be something.
But I possibly think that this might be the last year for Todd Bowles, because I think that if he doesn't show something this year, they're gonna fire him.
And that brings us to the last question. Tim Dahl, then Shot. I'm gonna let you close it out. If the Bucs struggle this year, will Baker take most of the blame, or should the front office and coaching staff be questioned for the roster around him?
Man, this will be the first time Black will cry.
I like that. Well, I'm gonna go. You come back to you, Pharaoh, and Shot. I'm gonna let you close it out since we're talking about your team. Pharaoh, what do you believe?
Man, at some time, front office needs to be held accountable for the personnel they put on the field, for the fans that's watching this damn beloved game that is falling the fuck apart. They might as well put some goddamn flags on their asses out there. But with that being said, it's the front office, as far as I'm concerned. Because, like you said, you got some shit. How can you make shit better? You gotta get rid of the shit.
Ferment it, let it grow into some shit.
Well, I mean, it depends on if you got dog shit or some cow shit. You know what I mean? I don't know.
True that. Good shit is always good.
You're not getting anything better with this dude, and you have made and gave him all this money for you to stay average. Front office got to take the hit on this one.
Yes.
What you got to say, Shot? I'm gonna let you close
I like
it
that
out.
one, Pharaoh. I like
he
that
said
one.
it. He said it. There's no other way around it. You are literally paying people hundreds of thousands of dollars for them to evaluate players, to get you the best players. What are they doing? Baker Mayfield is the best you could give us after Tom Brady? Come on, man. That ain't good enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our discussion. That is our week's sports discussion. Baker Mayfield. Baker, these guys say this is your year. You could be up out of there if you don't succeed. Because they damn sure your goddamn back. You'll even person that root for your team say that you need to dip. So hey, it is what it is.
Would you say the center said, oops?
There it is. You got to go. Shout out. What you got for today in sports? What you got, Shout out?
Here we at. You guys see the two gentlemen up here. What's significant about these two gentlemen? I'm about to tell you. That week on the left, we have heavyweight boxing champion Rocky Marciano. On the right, boxer world champion Ezzard Charles. I never really know who he was, but today's sports history. Sorry, guys. My bad. Today's sports history, June 17th, 1954. Rocky Marciano defended his heavyweight title at Yankee Stadium, beating Ezzard Charles by unanimous decision.
Yeah.
It was a classic matchup of Marciano's nonstop pressure against Charles' technical skill, and it helped cement Marciano's undefeated legacy. And in addition to today's Day in Sports NBA edition, Today in Sports History NBA Finals edition, June 17th, 1994. The NBA Finals was interrupted by one of the most surreal moments in sports history. The live broadcast cut away from Game 5 of the Rockets versus the Knicks to cover O.J. Simpson, the white Bronco chase.
I remember that.
So that's two dates that infamous in history.
Well, sorry to interrupt your regularly scheduled program.
I was at Fort Irwin watching that damn race. I mean, have them watch the Bronco thing. I'm like, the niggas
Man,
on the 405.
I was in the dental clinic. I was like, why are they showing this damn ugly ass damn fall guy Bronco running down the road?
Believe it or not, I was deployed in Haiti.
Yeah, I was at Station Fort Knox. But getting back to Rossi Marciano, you know I'm going to say shout out because you brought him up. There he go. Every time we talk about boxing, they gotta bring up
Rossi Marciano. He's the greatest boxer in the world.
What do you say? What do you say? But he beat Joe Louis's ass. Fuck Joe.
Yeah, fuck Joe Louis.
They don't know nothing about that good old movie, boy.
There it is, shout out. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Daisy Sports. Last time, ladies and gentlemen, for our main man, Pharaoh King, with the trivia question of the week. King, what you got for us this week, my brother?
All right, hey, look, the finals just ended. We ain't got to watch that bullshit anymore. Thank God. So with the don't put that up. Don't put that up.
Oh shit, you want to put it on there, shit.
No, I wanted to do that's a F1 driver, man. Ain't got shit to do with what I'm about to say.
What the hell?
So with the NBA finals just ending, Jalen Brunson had a 31.3 point average, right? So here's the question. So finals question.
Oh God.
Who was the worst career average?
Oh yeah, and Jalen Brunson won the MVP.
Iguodala. Andre Iguodala.
That's a good one. Did the Hawks?
I'm gonna say Jaylen Brown.
Who?
You said Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, because he won the MVP when last time they won it a couple of years ago.
Didn't Portland win the championship one time?
Yeah, they won it with they won it 1977. No, 1977. They beat the Sixers. No, yeah. I know.
I actually said LeBron James because he went to so many, and a lot of times he didn't score a lot during the finals. So
no,
so, I know it's not him.
Okay, here it goes.
Wes Unseld.
Oh yeah,
the Washington Bullets.
Right.
Damn.
You know his jersey's famous.
To me. I don't even think that's on the internet. What kind of encyclopedia you got?
Yeah, Wes Unseld. I forgot that.
Right.
Damn.
Hey, his jersey is the most famous Washington Bullet jersey out there.
Oh,
what year they won that? What year they won? 78? What year did Washington win that?
Yeah, it's like 78. Hold on.
I want to say 78.
After that, they 2 years later they were closed.
The Washington Bullets. Wasn't that Manute Bowles' team?
Huh?
No.
Wasn't that Manute Bowles' team?
That was
78.
They was in 7. They defeated the Supersonics.
Yeah, 78. Yeah. 78. All right. Trust me, I know.
The man on the street.
Huh?
He knows his team.
Damn man on the street.
No,
you drunk, you know something.
No, basketball, like I said, man, besides football, basketball is my, like I said, I never changed team in basketball. I changed team in football, but basketball, I used to follow basketball a lot. So when he said Wes Unseld, I forgot about Wes Unseld. You're right. That is one of the bullets. That's one of the best jerseys as well. That Wes Unseld jersey.
If I could give me a good Wes Unseld jersey, I'll get it.
There it is.
Hey! And speaking of Washington Bullets, you know they were called the Baltimore Bullets before they were.
Yes, we do know that.
We do know that. But thank you,
know why.
All the damn shooting.
No, I wanted to also after you do your thing, I want to talk about this guy.
Go ahead.
All right, so you guys know who Lewis Hamilton is, right? Sir
Yes,
Lewis
sir.
Hamilton.
Hanging out with Kim Kardashian nowadays.
just
I
won
heard.
the other day.
Man, look, man. Hey, other than that, he has some records and achievements because he just won in Barcelona with Ferrari this Sunday.
He left Mercedes-Benz,
a
right?
great thing. Huh?
He left Mercedes-Benz and went to Ferrari, right?
Yes. This is the second year with Ferrari. So, but it's 8 achievements. I just want to go through them real quick. So, Sir Lewis Hamilton, he's the first F1 driver in history to have a win with McLaren, Mercedes, and Ferrari.
Damn.
He has the most wins in Barcelona with 7. So he surpassed the great Michael Schumacher, who had 6, right? He holds the longest gap between a driver's first and last victory in F1, which is crazy. He has the most seasons with a win, 17 out of 20. Hamilton is the only driver to complete all the laps this season. So every race he's done, he's completed the whole race. He's the only one that's done it.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Right. He's the oldest winner since 1970 when Jack Brabham won in South Africa, and he was almost 44. He was like 43, almost 44 years old.
How old is he?
He's 42 or 40, I think he's 42 right now.
So Kim
and
K,
then-
she's a cougar then. I said Kim K.
Well, he's been driving since 2007. So
no. What I'm saying is he's younger than her. She's a cougar.
Oh, man, we ain't talking about it. We're talking about this other shit. So in this 25-day drought without a win, and he also delivered a 250th victory with the Ferrari power unit, which is a very a good stat. And then he owns the most wins in F1 with 106 wins. The great Sir Lewis Hamilton, the only black driver. Now, mind you, MotoGP never had a black MotoGP rider.
Yes.
So but right now, there's two black in the rookies cups that are trying to get to MotoGP. And I know one of those black riders, the father moved him from California to Spain so he can learn how to ride the Spanish so he can become a rider.
Yeah,
so
they
this
have
man,
even the motorcycle world in the motocross, Bubba Wallace.
Yeah, Bubba Watson.
He daggone changed the whole game. He came up with the
Right.
Bubba's Club, basically turning the bike to the side or low to the berm and to win. He changed the game. There's all kind of black people out here changed the game of sports, man.
Well, I mean, and then Wendell Scott. We always want to talk about Wendell Scott.
Yeah,
with NASCAR, that got the worst out of all these guys. But
yeah,
I just wanted to put that out there because this dude, man, has been holding it down.
He has nothing but
right. He has no blemishes on his record. You know what I mean? He's done everything right. His dad, was there with him. His mom was there. So, I mean, you got to hats off to this guy, man.
His dad sold everything he had that value to make sure.
Yeah, he worked 4 jobs so he could race.
That's crazy.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that information, Nate Farrow. Shout out to my man. What's his name again?
Lewis Hamilton, man.
Yeah, I don't.
Lewis Hamilton.
I knew
you need to watch it, man. I watch F1. You got to watch it, man. It's tight.
They're going in a circle with a curve.
No,
I don't give a damn.
F1. This ain't no damn NASCAR.
With a sharp
He
curve.
likes F1.
It's all a sharp curve. But that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Pharaoh King, for that great information, man. Shout out to
F1. He don't know nothing about the different tracks.
Trust me, I do, because I went to the race when they had it in Los Angeles to do the road course. I know what he's talking about. Damn, what's the course? Long Beach. I think it's in Long Beach.
Yeah, Long Beach Grand Prix.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I went out there. I actually saw that. Tim Dog. Thank you.
Okay.
But I knew who Lewis Hamilton is, man. He was on 60 Minutes and he was talking about his story and everything like that. So I knew you talking about. I just fuck with y'all.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Pharaoh King, for that knowledge and your trivia question of the week. Before we go, ladies and gentlemen, I always like to give you something to think about, something funny. Tim Dawg, what you got for the people before we go, my brother? And make sure you shout out your social media as well so that people can follow you.
As a grandparent, when I just spent the last couple of days with my grandson, I realized that being a grandparent, sometimes you do things that the parents just don't like. And it's all right. If they say something, oh boy, shut up. It ain't happened to you. And I experienced that this weekend. But the joy of being a grandparent, some say, oh, it's just holding them. No. The joy is when they get upset, they need the diaper change, you can always give them back to their parents. And then when they're done, you can get them back. And to me, that is the most precious thing because it reminds you of when your child was that young. Life is short. Those who have regrets, I say this all the time, but it's true. If you have any hangups, any problems, things like that are disturbing you within your family, sometimes you just have to be the strong one, the humble one, or whatever, and just say enough's enough. Because once they're gone, you can't say it anymore. So please, I beg thee, take every life as precious as it is. As short as it is, make it precious to you. Enjoy the little things like your kids and your grandkids. That's all I got to say because I'm emotional because I just saw mine. Thank you.
Shout out to social media. I muted myself. Shout out to social
I'm
media.
sorry. I'm gonna put some stuff out. Father's Love 99 Instagram, and it's gonna be nice because I got some videos that's gonna shock you.
There it is, man. Talk about your grandkids. Guess who stepped in the house? Come on and get in this. They got to see you.
Oh, see
right there.
Yo.
That ain't your grandkid. That's your grand's.
Come on,
parent.
son. You in front of that. Say what up to the people.
What?
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, man? How old are you?
I'm 15.
15? Good God, you look 30.
Man, you talking. Can you fight? Can you fight?
Hey, you hear what he said?
What did he say?
We say I'm 15. He says 15. You look 30, and then shot us on here talking about can you fight?
Yeah, but that camera I fucked up too. But yeah, matter of fact, he came over and watched some of the games with me. His mama dropped him off, and he came and watched some of the NBA Finals game. Man, we watched like 3 games together. So
See,
Did he have any
moments
input?
are so precious.
huh?
Yeah,
Did
man.
he have any like input? Like he understood what was going on, or maybe
yeah,
tried to
CJ know
do different?
basketball. No, CJ know basketball, but yeah, I give him that. But he has some good inputs, man. But that being said, my main man, shout out. What you got for the people before we go, my brother? Make sure you shout out your social media so the people can follow you as well.
For sure. Well, people, you see down there. So one love, shout out Blue Sky, shout out 39
I
y'all.
forgot to put my shit.
Link up to your boy. And we'll talk to you. So I've been having a wonderful week, and my man Tim Dog said something very precious about enjoying your grandkids. I have been having a blast with mine, so I know exactly what you're feeling. Also, I just want to remind people to understand that, the lives that we're living, we're not promised tomorrow. So try to be intentional with the things you do. When you try to be intentional to do with the things you do, it'll keep you grounded as well, going in the right direction. And I pray that everyone is going to have a wonderful week. And before I go, shout out to the Arkansas men's track team. They won the national championship. And shout out to the South Carolina women. They won the national championship for track. So that's all I got. Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
They had the championship.
Thank you for that shout out, man. My main man. Yeah. My main man,
it
Pearl
was
King.
2 days ago.
My main man, Pearl King. What you got for the people before we go, my brother? Make sure you shout out your social media as well so that people can follow you.
Got you. You see it there, Pharaoh_71 IG, King Ryan Facebook. I'm gonna go up. I'm go a little bit off of what Tim Dog said because I just got a chance to meet my my youngest grandson. Never, I haven't seen him since he was born. Well, I haven't seen him at all. I haven't seen him all. So he was almost 3 years old next month. So I got a chance to see him, hang out with him, talk to him. I just know he's a lot of damn energy. I'm like, shit, man. Shit.
Hey.
And then the oldest one, he's 8 years old now, and he's coming into his own. You can tell he's into the games and stuff. He went to Jaden's room. He's like, I want my room like Uncle Jaden. So Now they got
man, they need that.
Phoenix. But with that being said, like I said, Tim Dog, it's press. I had a good time, and spent the 4 days, and then my daughter's birthday, brought some of the soldiers over so they can, make it a little special day for her. So she had a great time. But my quote for today, though, yeah, I mean, it's cool. This Italian, he's a black Italian footballer. So his name is Mario Balotelli. Pretty good dude. He says, I have nothing against monkeys because I am completely sure that a monkey is smarter than a racist. And
wow,
I found that because of the things they're talking about Michelle Obama and the Obamas, and then the stupid shit that was said this weekend, with that UFC fighter. So that fits the narrative of what's going on in the United States right now.
For sure.
There it is. Thank you for that, Pharaoh King. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the man on the street. I really don't have anything. The fellas already said it all. But you always find me at the Man on the Street Show on YouTube and Facebook. Hey, man, I'll be dropping videos like hotcakes. And once again, thanks everybody for subscribing. My Facebook channel now went over 15,000 subscribers, followers, that is. So thank everybody for following me. And just thank you for, chopping it up on the videos. Let me know what I'm doing well or what I'm not doing well, especially when I talk about Trump. I love it when those maggots get on there and talk shit. Like I talk
I'll be
shit.
looking for them too.
I'll be looking for them as well. But you also catch me at Creative Canvas Expressions. That's my AI channel. I tell AI what I wanted to do. AI does it, and I put it up. And then when I find out you can't copyright AI, I find somebody other shit that I like, and I put it up like it's my shit as well. Who all you want? But I put it up on my
Who all you want?
I put it up
Who all you want?
I don't give a goddamn. But make sure you
go
come check
it out.
Yeah. But make sure you come check us out this Friday at our main podcast, 2 Cigars in a Blunt. And yes, there will be a show this Friday. We will be, last Friday, I had some things going on, but we wasn't able to get on. But this Friday we will get on. And shout out to my grandson Kingston. I guess he had a basketball game tonight. Fellas, I must love y'all because I missed his first basketball game and they won tonight. So shout out to my grandson Kingston. But make sure you come check us out Friday. The Blunt goes down at 8:00. We talk politics, news, and entertainment, and we do that very well. But then you want to stick around for our after show we call Ashed Out. That's when everybody gets a chance to talk about what they want to talk about. Usually we go straight. We will make a right turn. But when we make that left, that famously Tim Dog said, we gonna drive that bitch right off the goddamn cliff.
You got it right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
Hey, happy hump day, Fair King.
Hey, before you can love anyone else, you got to love yourself. Tim Dog, and be more careful.
One love. Shout out to Orlando. Love everybody. Enough respect.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't see our Friday, be careful out there and enjoy your Juneteenth, whether you want to or not. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Good show, fellas, man.